Hello, dear friends, and welcome to the next terrifying episode of Random Rhapsodies, Sonnet of Blood. I am Matthew R. Dawson, your friendly neighborhood host and game master for this Curse of Strahd playthrough. And joining me around my virtual table tonight are Brandie, Dyto, Joe, Marty, and Natalie. Say hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Hola.
Well done. Now, before we begin, we do have a few announcements to get through, starting with the first of our two sponsors for tonight's show, Hero Forge. Marty?
Hero Forge offers fully customizable tabletop miniatures with dozens of fantasy species and thousands of parts to choose from. Their easy-to-use design tool lets you build your perfect miniature online using a fully 3D in-depth character creator right in your web browser, which is where we built our tokens for this evening's game. You can build your own today at heroforge.com.
Thank you, Marty. Our second sponsor for tonight's show is XSplit. XSplit is a high-quality virtual webcam background remover that works with your already existing webcam. Using this program, you can protect your privacy while you work or play remotely by blurring the background, removing it entirely, or even putting your favorite picture as the background instead. You can download the app today at xsplit.com, and if you use the coupon code RANDOM with a capital R, you can get 10% off of your purchase. You can find our referral link in the chat and show descriptions. Last but not least, this Monday we are back with another episode of the Aethertech Wars. Our team has a little bit of downtime and some possible missions to go on while waiting for the experts from the Conclave to show up and tell them what's going on. So, they have a few choices ahead of them. They can keep up to date on our schedule and everything we do here on the network by following us on Facebook as Random Rhapsody TV, on Twitter as @random_Rhapsody, on Blue Sky as Random Rhapsody, and on TikTok as Random Rhapsody_TV. And that's going to do it for our announcements. So join us as we dive into the land of Barovia and continue on with the Conclave Expedition as they attempt to survive. A Sonnet of Blood! And we're back. So, at the start of every session, we like to do this thing where we offer up the Random Rhapsody coin, which is good for a free Nat 20 during this session. We offer it up to whoever wants to do the recap, which includes me. And I feel like this is a great episode for me to do the recap and get that coin. So if y'all don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and do the recap. You cool with that?
No.
No? You sure?
No.
No?
Simply no.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's unfortunate. Who wants to do the recap this week?
I'm going to do the recap tonight.
Okay, well, Delphine, tell us what happened last time on Sonnet of Blood.
Previously on Sonnet of Blood, we returned to, why can't I remember the lady's name?
Wachter.
The Wachter house to show proof that we did what she'd asked us to do. She then asked us to accompany her and support her while she stormed the Baron's house later that day. we were there while we were standing outside, and she told him to recuse his position and named herself the Baron of Veros. I saw a flash of magic in the attic that everybody seemed surprised by. So we went searching the house for a way into the attic because the Wachter's guardsmen couldn't find it. We found a room with a lot of blood and papers on a teleportation circle. Some very suspicious cats that I'm sure have something to do with whatever's going on in that room. And I think there was other stuff, but that was all that I remember.
That's fair. That's fair.
Oh, we did go back to the church. Danika did not scare children.
That's true. You also did listen to Lady Wachter publicly announce that she is the new head honcho, the one in charge, and she declared that this evening there's going to be a feast, a celebration over the fact that, hey, she's in charge now. So you got that to look forward to.
Great.
Well, very good. There you go, Delphine. There's the random Rhapsody coin. Don't forget to use it. It's only going to last this session. Well, expedition members. After Lady Wachter's speech to the townspeople of Veros, you all made your way back to St. Andrew's Church to wait until the new burgomaster and her celebration begins. When you arrived, you were informed that a man fitting Rictavio's description turned up while you were all gone, and he left a note for Danika. The note informs you that he has left Veros and is following a lead on the people he's looking for. He invites you to meet him at the tower by Lake Baratok, which is west of the town, if you want to, finish your conversation from the previous evening. From there, you all busied yourselves with various tasks, such as Delphine continuing her mending work on the father's collection of holy texts, Vide crafting some more bullets, and Urzak training the orphanage children in sword drills. If anyone needs a short rest, they can also do that right now. Eventually, the sun does descend under the horizon, and you would all see torches beginning to be lit along the streets of the town, which informs you that Lady Wachter's celebration is about to begin. The children are all tucked into their beds, and Father Lucian promises to keep an eye on them while you all go and enjoy yourselves. You are the guests of honor, after all. By the time you arrive back in the marketplace, you can see that much of the town has already assembled around the old stone fountain in the center of that area. And Lady Fiona is already standing on its edge, addressing the crowd in a speech very similar to the one she had given not more than a handful of hours ago. The reign of the old Baron has ended, and Lady Wachter has claimed the title in his stead. She has overruled all of his oppressive laws, set all of his prisoners free, and declared this evening to be a night of true revelry. The old Baron's wine cellar has been opened, and you can already see several stalls set up around the market which are passing out cups. Most of the townspeople already have a mug in hand, you all know, as does Lady Fiona, and she ends her speech by toasting the brave adventurers from a distant land who aided in freeing Veros from Baron Verosovich's cruelty. Wine cups are soon pressed into your hands, and people you've never met before are cheering you, toasting you, and clapping you all on the back for helping Lady Fiona free them. So, with all that happening, Conclave Expedition, what do you want to do?
I don't. I don't know. I'm gonna let you guys start with this one. I have no idea.
I think Urzak is kind of, being performative and like putting on a show. Like, yeah, okay, we did that, but also is like trying to contain his like concern about, what we've kind of learned about the Lady Wachter's loyalties and what's going on. So he's kind of like he's cordial with anybody that decides to talk to him for whatever reason, but he's kind of just like
Danika is going to play her instrument a bit, and then she is going to look around the crowd and see if there's anybody with like a dissatisfied look on their face. That Lady Wachter is in charge.
Okay, I like it. Give me, you can make this either be a perception or an insight check.
Let me look. Let me see what I got here. Perception. That's about the same. Uh, 22.
Wow.
Nat 20.
Yeah, 20, very nice. You begin playing your lute, walking around through the crowd, just kind of giving everybody an eye as you're making your way through. For the most part, townspeople do seem genuinely happy. The fake smiles you've seen on their faces all throughout the last few days you've been here are gone and replaced by genuine ones. There is somebody in the crowd you spot with your nat 20 who does have, you wouldn't call it a dissatisfied look, you would more call it a look of concern or worry on her face. It's the innkeeper's wife, Danika. She is actually standing near one of the wine stalls. She's has a couple of her employees overseeing it right now, but she herself is not working it. She's instead just standing near the edge of the tent, kind of keeping her eye out, looking about the crowd, but very, very concerned, very worried on her face.
Oh. Danika is going to make her way over and talk to Danika. I guess she'll approach her and she'll be like, Hi, Danika, how are you doing tonight? And she's gonna, I don't know, you're not looking as festive as everybody else.
Make for me a persuasion check.
Oh my god, these are my favorite checks.
Why? I don't get it.
Persuasion.
What?
What's going on today?
This is gonna be an episode.
Yeah, it really, yeah. Well, I'm glad we're getting these nat 20s out of the way.
Please.
Tell me your secrets.
Here's her secrets with your fucking 30. She looks you up and down. She instantly recognizes you. Oh, Danika, dear. It's good to see you. I was surprised to not see you last night at the inn. You did have the room available to you all. Yes, I am worried. She kind of looks back and forth. I cannot speak of it here. Can you come with me a moment?
Oh, absolutely. Is it okay? Do you want me to bring my friends, or is it? What is your comfort levels?
Perhaps your friends would be advisable as well.
Okay, so I'm gonna. Are they? I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna gather them. Come on, crew. I'm gonna cast message and get them all over here.
Absolutely. Does anybody not go with Danika?
Oh no.
I will go.
Yeah, I'll go over there.
Okay. Danika leads you down an alleyway towards the back area of a couple of houses. Well back from the crowd, who's pretty much gathered all in the marketplace. Once she gets you all to a private, darker corner, she says to you, This celebration is all well and good, but I am worried about my husband. Urzak, the sheriff, he showed up at the inn yesterday and basically threatened my husband and myself, saying that if he did not go to get wine for the Baron, he would be taken to the stockades as well. My husband can travel very, very fast. He should have been back. He should have been back by now if he could not get the wine. And even if he could get the wine, he would have been here by this evening, and he is not. With everything that's been happening in the world, I'm concerned. I've had word from my sister-in-law that the winery has been attacked several times.
Well, that's no good. Have I met the innkeeper before? Have I met the husband?
Yeah, you met all of them. You stayed at the inn your first night here in Veros. You actually questioned her because she looked very familiar to you. She reminded you of the woman you met at the Circle of Stones near the drowned village. And you discovered that she was, in fact, her sister.
Would you say that we are considered familiar with each other?
Yes, you are definitely familiar with her.
I might. I'm gonna talk to my crew really quick. Out of character, should I use my sending message to see if he's, all right?
I think it's worth a shot.
I mean, I don't see why not. We're just at a party.
Okay.
We should meet our spell slots.
Or should we?
Why did you say it like that? Do you know something?
I'm gonna Danika, I have a spell that might be useful for that. I am gonna try a sending spell to send him a message and see if he can tell us where he is or if he's okay or what's going on. And then I am gonna cast sending with her husband in mind.
Mm-hmm.
And what's his name again? I'm blanking.
His name is, one second. His name is Urwin. Urwin.
Irwin.
I'll remind you that sending, you have 25 words you can say.
Irwin, are you okay? Where are you? Do you need help? Where can we find... Oh, wait, that's the same thing. Respond back. Your wife is worried.
You pooping?
You
I think I'm good.
That's exactly what I wanted to say. Thank you so much.
We love you, Laura Bailey.
I think that's it. The end.
You're muted.
Oh, I'm muted?
No, I'm
No,
muted.
not you.
You cast your spell, and you wait a moment, and a moment goes by, and then another, and you're feeling a little worried, but then you hear a voice.
It says, "Not now. I'm pooping."
It's not a voice, it's a grunt.
It's a grunt. Actually, it's funny you say that. It's a bit of a groan, the first part of it. Was attacked by scarecrows. The family, many dead. I'm not sure where I am. Was captured in a cage. There's fog.
Oh no.
I'm not sure how, and then it ends.
He's fine, probably.
Oh shit, I think Baba Lasaga's got him. Danika is gonna give everybody like the most straight face. Not to be worried, but Erwin has been attacked and captured, and he's not sure where he is.
The woman's eyes go wide. What? He's captured. He was Who would do that? Where? What did he say? What did he say?
He was attacked by scarecrows. He's somewhere where there's a lot of fog. To my knowledge, it almost sounds like he might have been captured by Baba Lasaga. And he's located in insert city name where we were before.
Does anybody remember the city?
Aldra?
Yeah.
Aldra?
Aldra.
Aldra. Well, it sounds like he might be in Aldra.
Aldra. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh my god, no. Natalie Saga. And she, surprising everyone, transforms immediately into a raven and begins flying away.
Whoa.
What the?
What?
Before she gets too far, I'm gonna point at her and I'm gonna cast a message.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna say, "Don't leave yet. What can we do to help you?"
She does not reply.
Damn, she just pieced out, guys.
Well, yeah, you just told her husband was captured.
Well, what was I supposed to do? Lie to her?
I mean,
Didn't I say birds aren't real? Yeah, that's a human, not a bird. Birds aren't real.
A bird person?
Conspiracy confirmed right there. Mm-hmm.
That does explain why there were so many ravens on the roof.
It really does. There was quite a few.
That's probably like the whole family.
Is the inn within our view?
It is not currently. You would have to make your way farther north to get back to there.
Can I look around and see if there's any, like, big ravens in the area that we might be noticing?
Make a perception check.
Perception.
Well, they couldn't last forever.
There's a 9.
You
I was
do
waiting
not.
for it to be a 1.
It shouldn't surprise you very much that you don't see any, given the fact that it is nighttime right now.
I'm gonna squint. Well, I can't tell if there's any more.
Well,
Did she fly off in the direction of Aldra?
she it seemed like she was heading to the west.
And Alder's kind of to the
I
south.
think that's to the southeast from where we are.
Southwest. of where you are.
Yes?
Yeah, here, I'll
Yeah,
show you on the
probably
map.
Yes, the map, indeed.
You're all standing here in an alleyway using a torch to look at the map. But there you guys are. There's Varos right there. There's Aldra down here.
Oh, it's down here. What is this? Was this the winery?
Maybe, yes. I think so.
Ping it again.
This, I think, was the
That's the monastery.
Oh.
The dragon monastery.
Oh.
That we think has to do with the tarot reading.
Okay. Well, that's kind of on our way. Do we want to make a quick trip down there? I mean, it'll be easier. There's a bridge. We don't have to, like, run across a river this time.
Are we gonna be able to leave town?
I guess I don't see why we would, and...
Danika makes like a sad face. But my maybe boyfriend Rictavio.
Should we go see him first? I mean, it seems like she's flying off to it. All right,
I think we have had our fair share of hags. I think if we don't go to help him, I don't think there's going to be any going back for him.
Well, it's not even just him. They had others trapped.
Yeah.
I think it would be in our best interest to help him out. And isn't there something we should be looking for at Bobble A Sagas? Maybe? Possibly?
We knew she was, like, in the area. I don't know.
I think... because I think that area was also an area of interest for the tarot reading.
There was something she was supposed to have in her hut, because Strahd even pointed it out to us when he came to take, a little moron. And he said, don't go into her hut or something, I think I remember him saying something about it. Like, so she's got something, and also the ghost of was it the mayor of the town?
Yeah, the burgomaster.
Had told us that there was something in her hut as well.
And I'll remind you that what Strahd said is he asked you if you were there to
steal from
something.
Her.
Yeah, to steal from her.
And at that point, we didn't know it was in her place. But I think it's some kind of a history book.
The ghost had said there was something either important or powerful in there. We just never got a chance to go look at it. Well, is Rictavio to the west? Is that where the tower is, or is it to the east of Varos, in Varos?
His letter specifically said that the tower is to the west.
Over here, I think.
Is that where he's at, or was it in town?
No, he said that if you wanted to meet up with him again, he was going to be waiting for you there.
Okay. Let's just go to the hag. And we can go to him. If we can even leave town, because we are kind of like the weird guests of honor here. What the hell are you doing, dog? Yeah, so I mean, if we leave town, we probably should go help them in Aldra. Because I think they also took something when they kidnapped all the people, wasn't it? Didn't they take something from... I guess because they kidnapped people from the Wizards of Wine winery, didn't they?
Yeah, they did the last time, and they took something...
the woman said they took something from him, yeah.
Yeah. We don't know what, but it's magical.
I think it's something that Yeah, something to do with the winery, but. All right, yeah, let's just go there. Start making our way.
I'm just worried. Who is the hag that I got my broom from? Is that the one that's deceased?
No,
who's the hag that's still alive?
One of the daughters.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I was looking through my notes and I can't find her name.
Started with an O.
Ophelia.
Ophelia. My worry is that Ophelia and Baba Saga hooked up.
I'm still not very worried about Ophelia at this point.
Powerful as they might be together, it's really when you get 3 hags together you really have an issue. We need to just worry about Lysaga's, scarecrow friends. Especially you, Big Green. I remember you had some rough times with them.
And
I'm sorry.
that
was in character, it's fine.
We didn't actually meet the Lysaga. We just saw her flying up ahead, right?
I don't think we even saw her. I think she was gone when we came into town.
Well, she was flying around one of the nights when we were running. Because it wasn't somebody on a broom, it was somebody on something else in the sky. One of the nights that we were there.
I think you saw her leave.
Yeah.
At one.
I'm okay with one less hag.
I think we should do it. Let's go.
Yeah, we have a chance to make a set of strong allies here, so let's not waste it.
Exactly.
With that decided, your group makes their way back to the festivities. Irina kind of was watching the whole festivities while you all were gone, and you see her notice you all once you come back from the alleyway. She nods to you and walks over, and she tells you, "You missed it. Lady Wachter went to the center of town and lit the bonfire that the former burgomaster was building. She made this joke as she was doing it, and she said, don't worry, everyone. There's nobody in it this time," before she lit it.
Oh.
This time? Is that what I just heard?
Remember when you had all convinced her that the Baron was going to sacrifice somebody inside of it?
Well, we thought maybe. Well, actually, it was supposed to be somebody in there, wasn't there?
Yeah, the one lady we saw at church, her son. What's his name?
Udo.
Was it
Yeah.
the guy that was in the closet?
Yeah, the one that was getting the crap kicked out of him.
Mm-hmm. And so she made the joke saying that, haha, nobody's in there now.
I mean, that seems kind of weird to say, I think. Does anybody else kind of feel that way?
I mean, yeah, but what here hasn't been weird?
Yeah, but I don't know.
And I mean, it's just more ammunition for her to use in case he decides he wants to get his position back. It's like, oh, you were gonna burn people. That's not cool.
The festival continues on. Irina has a little bit of wine herself, but sips on it more than anything else. She's watching more from the sidelines than anything, and she definitely has a contemplative look on her face. Now, my question to you all is, how much celebrating do you all do?
None. I'm gonna start resting up and getting ready.
Yeah, extremely minimal. Putting on, the performative sort of like, haha, we did it, right? Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Take a drink, spit it back into your cup.
Not to waste a
Vide
good
doesn't
wine.
drink much.
I just don't drink a whole lot.
What were you saying, Vide?
Vide doesn't.
I cannot hear you. Still got nothing.
It's better.
Yes, I heard you that time.
I
Can't hear
don't
you.
know. I don't.
Okay, now I go. It's like I can see you talking, and there's a lag.
full second of delay.
All right. I was just saying, Vide doesn't drink very much. It makes it look like he's drinking, but he's really not. And I think I might have to go off camera because I think.
No, you're having lagging issues. Okay. Cog, what about you?
Yeah, he's not going to really be drinking. I mean, he might partake of his, pipe just to make it look like he's really enjoying himself, but he's not. He's been questioning since they helped this whole situation. He's questioning if he actually did a good thing. So he's just kind of... Now, also, with all this other stuff, he's got other stuff on his mind. He can't really focus on, celebrating anything.
That's fair. The townspeople around you, on the other hand, are getting pretty damn lit up. Not so much rowdy. There are still guards moving about who aren't partaking and who are keeping people from, getting too rowdy and obnoxious. But the celebration is definitely going full swing. You see people dancing in the streets. There are some musicians playing, not a whole lot of them, but some. There are, you do see Lady Wachter going about talking to people, smiling, doing the whole boss lady kind of thing. She never really approaches any of you, but you don't get the feeling that she's doing so purposely. It's more of there's just so many people and she's moving about doing so much stuff that your paths just really haven't crossed. Now, after about a couple hours of you all just not so much taking part as more being on the sidelines and watching, that's probably gives you a good enough chance to be able to hear this. You hear in the distance, it's faint, because there is music playing, there's the sound of the fires and all of that, but all of you could have sworn you just heard a blood-curdling scream somewhere in the distance. Was that? Yes. There was another one. You just definitely heard it.
What are the chances that Rictavio left his tiger here?
I mean...
Can't be doing this again. Come on now.
Wasn't that the last time we heard a scream?
That's true.
Danika is gonna start making her way towards the screams.
I'm not gonna let her go alone.
Oh,
Stealthily.
all right.
Stealthily.
Well, I would like you all to make perception checks. See if you can figure out where that sound came from.
I got a 13.
I got an 18.
17.
19.
He's low to
look
the
at us.
ground.
Sound takes longer to travel down.
Yeah. Urzak, you and Danika are the first ones to notice that to the east, the sky is a lot brighter, just over the tops of the buildings. There's a bright orangish-red glow coming from the eastern side of the village. And it's getting brighter.
What's to the east of the village again?
Let's take a look. Uh-oh.
That's where our donkeys and our cart are. Or where the stockyard is, or whatever.
Mm-hmm. That is in that direction, as is the east gate.
Uh-oh.
Fire, maybe?
That's what I'm kind of assuming.
What are we doing?
I'm gonna make my way there as stealthily as I can.
Okay. Well, if you're moving stealthily, you're not moving fast. I'm just going to remind you.
But I can move twice as fast due to my city secrets.
That is true. So that will help you. Make your stealth check.
16.
Okay, you just very quietly start making your way towards the east. Everyone else just kind of hot on your tail, but you specifically keeping more towards the shadows. As you start making your way towards the main road that leads to the eastern gate, you can see now it's definitely a fire. You can see the tops of the flames just over the rooftops of the buildings around you. It looks like it's coming from the stockyard. And furthermore, you now can see people running along the streets. There ain't a whole lot of people out right now. Most of them are at the festival in the marketplace, but there are still some that have been wandering about the streets, drinking and whatnot. But they are now running, full tilt running. There's a couple running past you right now, screaming, "Monsters! Somebody's attacking the stockyard!" As he runs past you.
Is Irina with us?
Irina is with you.
Okay. I look to her and I say, "Stay close."
She nods, and she actually kind of adjusts herself. You notice she does actually have her short sword with her, and she's buckling it on her belt right now.
Well, are we gonna see what the damage is here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean,
I've made-
gotta.
Dom and Letty are in that stockyard.
Mhm.
We can't lose Dom and Letty.
Debating if I want a Shadow Blade right now or not. No.
We lost Sunny and Cher early in the campaign. We can't lose another power cut.
Like episode 1?
I think it was 2.
Two or three, yeah.
Yeah, because 1 was us back home in Laropa, and then we went into the mountains, and then found ourselves in Barovia.
Anyway, you're hurrying towards the stockyard. Yes?
Yes.
As you're running towards the stockyard, you can see up ahead that the fire is spreading. You can kind of see towards the edge of it right now. It doesn't look like it's in the stockyard itself. It's one of the buildings that are surrounding the stockyard. You can see now that several of them are aflame, and people are running away from them, from that area towards you all now.
Is the casket maker shop specifically on flames? Because we should let that burn.
It's in that same area.
Okay.
It is definitely... You're not sure without actually going up towards it, but it definitely seems like it's in that area. Now, as you're running, and making your way in that direction. You stop for a moment because coming out from the stockyard, you can see, illuminated by the fires that are going on from these buildings, you can see that there is a woman. You can tell she's a woman because she is dressed in a long red dress, which is stands out very much from the usual sort of clothes that people wear here in Barovia. This woman has 3 individuals around her right now. But as you kind of look and get a closer look to try to see what this is, you notice that one of the people following the woman is dragging a villager along behind it. The woman herself is screaming this bloody rage as she points her fingers out, sending forth a bolt of fire into one of the nearby houses, catching it aflame as well. She screams out, "Who killed my children? I will see you suffer!" As she sends another blast of flame out towards the same building.
That
What
wasn't
do you
us,
all do?
was it?
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, look at the time. We've got to be somewhere, right?
That's crazy. We have a winery to get to.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know if I can help put out these fires.
It's a lot of fire. Well, gang, what do we do?
I mean, we can't just let her keep setting this place on fire. I mean, we're the ones who did the thing.
It's true.
And I mean, I saw the way that you took out old bee farm.
It was pretty impressive of me, wasn't
It was pretty hot. Like,
Oh, the vapors.
As you're all saying this, the lady is setting fire to another building. But then she turns and she spots your group just standing there in the middle of the road watching this. She points a finger towards you all. You do not seem like you are from Varos. Get them! And I need everybody to roll for initiative.
born and raised.
Born and raised. I don't know what you're talking about, lady.
I've been here the whole time.
Definitely.
16.
20. And I actually remember to click my token this time.
I got a whopping 5.
23? Damn!
Corwan only beat you by a .14.
It's only because I have that turned on.
Oh, she's so far away.
Where is she?
You'll see her here. You can see her. Right.
I just had to zoom out
Okay.
on my map.
Damn.
I have really good fire spells. I have a feeling fire is not gonna be the option here.
Well, it'll
I
hurt
mean,
them.
they do say to fight fire with fire.
Is it just
so-
because they use it doesn't mean they, aren't hurt by it.
That is true because I use fire and I am hurt by fire.
vibes.
There's so many of them.
I mean, there's only really 4 of them. The rest of these are commoners, I think.
Are they?
Urzak,
One was being dragged.
what is your dex mod?
Dex, +1. I have 12 dex.
The paladin I took to level 20 with a different group had a -1 dex. But everything else was just so insanely crazy at the end. It didn't mean shit.
Danika, what's your dex?
My dex is a thing. Let me go look. My dex, my modifier?
Mm-hmm. No, just your
Is it-
dex. Your dex.
It's
Oh, 18. 18.
Okay. Vide, what's your dex?
That would be a 16.
Okay.
Why doesn't mine show up in my roll?
Because you didn't have it clicked.
It's a toggle you have to turn on. I believe it's in settings.
It is.
Oh, is it this add dex tiebreaker to initiative?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Okay. Let's go ahead and get some battle music here.
Yes, battle music. Danika pulls out her lute. No.
If you saw the movie Dirty Work, Chris Friday's like, street fight, Rolling Stones. But then he accidentally picked If You Like Pina Coladas instead. Picked the wrong one. So there's a bar fight to that song.
As there should be.
Well, let's go ahead and start this off. This woman who has just casting spells left, right, and center has seen you all, recognized the fact that you are adventurers, and so has sent those individuals with her tearing at you all. But Delphine, you're the first one to react.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at Urzak. We going in close?
I mean, I don't really have another way, so...
All right. I'm going to cast haste on Urzak.
Nice.
Because she is kind of far away. Use my bonus action to go into my blade song. I don't want to forget to increase my... Okay, cool. That means my movement is 40, and then I'm going to start moving in. That's my action, my bonus action, and my movement.
Very good. Next up, we have one of these individuals who are with the woman casting the spells. This creature is, let's see here. They are gonna come moving up 5 to 30 feet to right there. Yeah, it's got enough movement and action to get right up in front of you, Delphine. As it's coming running up, it has its hands outstretched. You can see the fingernails are long and pointed and jagged, and it opens its mouth and hisses at you, and you definitely can spot the two extended canines in their mouth. Otherwise, they look like your typical Barovian. They're dressed very drab and simple compared to the woman in red. That was their action and their movement. So that's going to be it for their turn. Urzak, you're up next.
All right. I am hasted, so I get 60 feet of movement.
Right there.
Totally missed the opportunity to start singing Woman in Red, or Lady in Red.
Red. Copyright strike. I'm gonna.
You can do 30 seconds without it.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
copyright.
not if it's also an interpreted version of it, so we can sing it as like a jaunty jig or something like that,
True.
and they can't do shit about it.
All right.
Oh, let's do it as a sea shanty.
Yeah!
Oh,
Dude, you know what?
Enough
Eighth of
sea
Shanties next
shanties.
Monday.
Yep.
Week from Monday.
Okay, 35 feet up to this creature. And I will take an attack. I get an additional attack, right? So I
Yes,
should
you
have
do.
3. Okay.
Yeah. You get 3
First
swings.
attack is a 16.
16 will hit.
Okay, we'll do 9 damage. I can read numbers.
You are using your battle axe. Yes, you are. Yes.
I am.
Okay. Your cut goes through, cutting them cleanly.
Next attack is a 26.
Also gonna hit.
That will be another 9 damage.
Very nice.
And third attack is a 21.
Also gonna hit.
For 6 damage. So
24.
you know what you should have done?
25 total. What's that?
You should have used your bonus action before those hits to cast Hunter's Mark.
9, 9, and 6 is 24.
True. Thank you for the.
I played a ranger, and I think I played half of the campaign forgetting about Hunter's Mark.
Most people
Yeah,
who
I'm
play
trying
hunters
to-
do.
I also need to conserve my spell slots because
That's
I only
true.
have 2 left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he doesn't get many. That's the
I
one
have-
thing about quartercasters and paladins.
I have 6
They don't get a whole
total
lot.
spell slots for the whole day.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that is
That-
true.
Will be it because I don't have any relevant bonus actions.
Fair enough. Danika, you're up next.
I am going to move up just a little bit. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and I'm going to go here for 30. And then let me get my little measuring stick out. Oh yeah, that's perfect. I am going to cast my favorite spell of the season, Slow, on, it's my last one I have, on the whole crew over there.
Okay. That is going to be hitting the Barovian as well, unless it's a select your target spell.
I can select my target.
Perfect. So you're not going to be hitting the Barovian.
Correct.
Okay, and I am
Unless he's
making
an
a wisdom save.
Let me take a gander. Wisdom saving throw. Yeah.
Perfect.
Something tells me they're good at this.
I know, but it's worth a try.
The spawn, I don't think, are particularly great at it, but
Oh,
she should.
yes.
She should. I would say she probably would have been, but she just rolled poorly. Yeah, she had a +6 to her wisdom save, so that's pretty decent. Yeah, I don't think spawn are particularly great.
Why
They're
is it
supposed to
not-
be like fodder kind of thing.
Oh, well, they did pretty okay.
Well, it's because he rolled big on his.
Okay.
Two of them failed.
So,
Think
here,
one
here's the deal. One of the individuals behind the lady does seem to slow down. I'm going to put that as a pink dot right there. The woman, however, seems unaffected, as does the other.
Oh, no.
Is this our first encounter with the legendary resistance?
It is. That is a legendary resistance use.
Ugh, that sucks.
You'll have that every now and then.
For my bonus action, I will cast Unsettling Words on her.
Unsettling Words, is that a leveled spell?
No, that's the one.
I think it's.
It's
her bardic school ability.
Yeah.
It's okay. So you use your Unsettling Words on her. Gotcha.
Correct. And that's it. I'm out. That's all I got.
Your College of Eloquence?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, she
I
will
think
get minus whatever your bard dice is on her next attack or spell attack or saving
Correct.
throw.
Correct.
Got it.
Okay.
It is her turn. She does not like the fact that she just had somebody cast a spell at her.
Oh no.
So this town does have some who wish to protect it. Was it you? Was it you who slew my children and left them in the coffins?
Oh yeah, we did do that.
Uh-huh.
Do you say that?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, I'm just curious.
Did Urzak forget what we did like a day and a half ago?
Listen, it's been a busy couple days.
Okay. Wow. She is going to, let's see. Yeah, I think what she is going to do is she moved up to, 10 feet to right there. She's going to go right there. Let's see. Actually, I think she would be... No, okay. I'm gonna rethink where... Yeah, I think that would have been a little bit better. Like 5 foot. Can't tell if... Does it look like Irina is just outside of it?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
just out.
Barely.
Either you get Irina
Or
and
you
Delphine
get- yeah.
or Danika and Delphine.
Yeah, well, she's definitely going for Danika and Delphine. So you do see her as she moves to this area. She is beginning to cast a spell. Delphine, you would be able to see the fact that she is casting a spell. It is not, I believe, a spell on your spell list. If you would like to try to figure out what it is, you can make an Arcana check.
I will make an Arcana check. 21.
It looks like lightning bolt.
That's a 3rd or 4th level spell?
You would know it as a 3rd level spell.
All right, counterspell.
Okay.
Nice.
You do perform your counter spell. She did cast it at a 3rd level. You do not have to roll. It just is counterspelled. She looks at you and her eyes narrow.
Didn't want to hear the counterspell this early, but also lightning bolt hurts.
Scary, very
Okay,
scary.
so that was 10 feet to right there, 15. She is going to move right there. And that's going to be her turn. Next up, the Barovian villagers, they are basically just running. They saw this happen. They saw the first start of the attack and have been running. They are continuing to do so. These two have managed to make it off. Actually, so would he. To get to right there. The one who is currently being held by the vampire spawn, he is going to attempt to break free of the grapple he is in. He has failed miserably. This is a little old man. Kind of frail, kind of weak. It's hard to see who he is at this distance, but I'll just go ahead and let you know that this is the guy who ran the general store.
Oh, I was to say that was back in Jova, the one that was a dick. So this one I'm concerned about. That one I'm not. We'll try and save him.
Mm-hmm.
He is a snack, though, to that vampire. I mean.
Okay. At the end of that is the end of their turn. Next up is the one who's slowed. Let me remind myself what slow does.
Is it half speed as well? I know it's -2 AC.
That's what I'm checking.
And only an attack or a reaction, not both.
Yeah, speed halved. Action or bonus action.
Yeah,
no
movement's
reaction.
halved. Is it halved?
Yep.
Oh, and no reactions. That's
And
right.
no
It's
reactions.
Bonus action or action, no reactions.
So it is going to move up 15 feet, 5, 10, 15. Can't really do much. It's going to move ahead 5, 10, 15 to right there. That's all they can do. At the end of that turn, Urzak,
Yeah.
you have been squaring off against that that vampire right in front of you. It is a woman there that's standing in front of you who you just took a few hacks at. However, you can see the lady in red over that vampire's shoulder. And for as a legendary action, they look directly at you, and I'm going to need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay.
She is using her beguiling gaze upon you.
21.
21. Nice. That is a success.
I ain't scared no vampire.
Yeah, she locked her eyes on you, and you just see this flash and twinkle, and for half a second, your body seemed like it was about to just, like, lock up. But then you were able to push past it.
Seen this
I'm
before.
afraid no ghost.
Tricks.
Vide, you're up next.
Okay. How long would it take for me to swap my regular bullets for silver? Because silver counts as magical, yes.
No, it does not.
No.
We've talked
Why
about
did I
this
think
before.
it did?
Because we've talked about it before. We wasn't sure about it at one point, but we've looked into it. It functions as a magical for things that are allergic to silver, like werewolves and certain types of undead, things like that.
Yeah, I don't think vampires have that.
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, never mind on that one then. I'm gonna move 30 feet up. Alright. I can't really do a whole lot else. I'm gonna have my Moon Touch Scimitar out though, and I'm gonna hold action. If anything gets close to me, I'm going to attack.
Let me give you a little bit of light since you have the Moon Touch Scimitar out. I think it's 15 feet of each. Or is it 10?
How do I find out?
It should say on the item's description.
I think it's 15 of each.
I think it is
Right.
2, but
Right,
for some
yeah,
reason I
man.
think it's 10. It might be 10, but it's fine. 15's fine. So you are holding your action feat.
15.
It is
15.
15, perfect. So I was right.
Yes, I'm gonna hold action.
Okay. Corwan, you're up next.
All right, well, he's gonna kind of look up at Irina, and he goes, all right, put this to good use, dear. And then he's gonna kind of touch her on the shoulder and cast protection from evil and good on her. So all of the vampires are gonna have disadvantage on attacks against her, and she can't be charmed by it.
Nice.
So he's doing that because she's important, and the rest of us we could die, but we gotta keep her. And so
That yellow dot on her indicates that she has protection from good and evil on her.
and he's gonna move kind of a little away, and then he's gonna toss a sacred flame at this one. You said it was a female.
That was an action. Protection from good and evil is an action.
Oh, yeah, okay. Then you know what? Then we'll just throw up a spiritual weapon.
That's also a level
That's about
spell.
no. Oh shit, you're right. All right. Well then, if you're just gonna be rude.
Yeah. It's my fault. It's not the rules or anything.
Little schmaltz.
Yeah, it is. It is your fault. Yeah. I see. Everybody heard him say it. Everyone heard you. Yeah. I mean, he'll get into position. And he's moving away because people bunching up seems like it's a bad idea. So he is going to kind of step away there for a second. And that will be his turn.
Okay.
Oh, she's saying
I just-
Irina isn't in the turn order.
Yeah,
Oh.
I noticed that when he cast the spell.
You're right. Thank you for that. Let me get Irina in here.
I was going to do that protection from
Come on,
evil and good
Irina.
on Urzak, but he took off.
Sorry.
You're
I'm
fine.
fast now.
As I say, you bolted it. I was like, well, shit, there goes that idea.
Okay. She rolled an 11. I'll just have her go next. Because what Irina is going to do is she's going to use her last second level spell of the day to cast Bless on, let's see, what would be the 30 feet range. So I'm going to have to move up to get people.
She can move up, then move back.
Yeah, so let's see. 5, 10, 15.
This gets
That give
everybody
me. Yeah, I think she would do this to the forward fighters. She'll look at you, Cog, and say, I'm sorry, Cog, I cannot get you in this as well, and I feel like the frontline people should have these.
fine.
And she's going to cast Bless on the 4 of you.
Oh, she's upcasting that shit.
Yep, she did upcast it at 2nd level, which is really all she can do. So now you 4 have that little token on you that says that you all are blessed. She is then going to move back another 10 feet, and that's going to be her turn.
And what does Bless do?
It adds a D4 to your attack rolls and saving throws.
Sweet.
Okay.
Oh, no.
The last of the vampires spawn, who's holding that commoner by their shirt. You can recognize them now. It is the individual who ran the general goods store here in Veros. She is, or actually that one is a he. He is going to just take a big bite out of that dude's neck.
Ugh.
That is a hit. You just see this person hold the commoner up, bite right down on their throat, and rip. The throat is completely ripped open. Blood fountains out of it, covering this vampire's face. And as he just holds it there and kind of lets the blood all just spray all over his body before throwing the person down to the ground. Fueled by blood, the vampire then runs forward. 5, 10, 15. To right there. And is just looks like they're charging towards your group. That's it for the turn order. We're at the top again. But I think now is a good time to take a pause and go on break, because this is going to be a bit of a battle. So, let's go ahead and pause right here. We will be back in about 10 minutes, folks. And when we return, we are going to get into this combat. Should be a lot of fun. Stay tuned. Howdy, y'all. We were back. That was as quick as we possibly could. Let's get back in on the action. We're at the top of the turn order. Delphine, you're up. What you got?
I'm gonna first stab the vampire in front of me with my rapier.
Okay.
Natural 20
Yeah, I suppose that'll hit.
for 27. So it's 8 piercing damage.
8 points of piercing damage. That is just a regular rapier, if I'm not
Yes, it is.
mistaken. Okay. So your rapier does go into the vampire, but it does not surprise you at all that it doesn't go in nearly as deep.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to also shoot a firebolt at the red lady.
How are you able to do?
Because as a wizard, as a blade song, my extra attack, I can cast a cantrip instead of stabbing again.
Nice. I like it. Okay, so you are, if you're casting it at the same person?
No, I'm casting it at the
Woman.
the lady in red.
Gotcha. You are still technically in melee, so that is going to be a disadvantage.
Oh, it didn't roll a disadvantage?
It doesn't
okay.
look like it. Hold on, let me look at the
No,
number.
it didn't.
It did not.
Even though I told it to. It's got a 15. It's probably gonna miss.
15. 15 does miss. Goes kind of right over her head, and she kind of looks at you and gives you a little bit of a smirk. That
I'll
it for your
smirk
turn?
back. That's it for my turn.
Okay. Next off, you hear the sound first. It's a lot of, chittering and squeaking, and then you hear this flapping sound of wings, and you see a swarm of bats come flying out from the sky towards your group. It's going to end up right here for its movement and action. They're flying towards your group. They're not quite there yet, but by the light of the torches, you can see them. Next up is the vampire spawn that's right in front of the two of you.
By the light of the sword, we should see them.
Well, yeah, but there's torches as well. There's lit torches all throughout the city. You can see them. They're right there. Anyway.
There's also houses on fire.
Yes, there is also houses on fire. There's plenty of light, in other words. Let's see. We've got... I think I'm going to have this one... Urzak did more damage than Delphine did, so I'm having it go after Urzak. But first I gotta do one thing. You do notice that, like, Delphine, that rapier stab that you did seems to close up almost immediately. Many of its other wounds are are starting to heal up as well. It's then doing its claw attack. Does a 22 hit you, Urzak?
Yes.
It's going to not do damage and instead choose to grapple you. Because it can do that. Instead of dealing damage, the vampire can grapple the target. With you grappled, it is going to get advantage on this bite attack. So basically, it grabs onto you, holds onto you, and then bites.
What is Urzak's base AC?
18.
Oh, so it's 20 with the... Okay.
Yeah.
Did Delphine get her extra D4 for her being blessed? Don't you get a D4 for your attack when you're blessed?
Oh, I do.
True,
Oh,
you're blessed.
that's right. That's right. So that firebolt. Go ahead and roll that D4. Let's see if it would have helped you.
16.
It would not. But good
Oh,
call.
I thought 16 hit her before. Yeah.
Do I
I
not
thought
get to contest the grapple at all?
It says that you can try to escape it on your turn.
Okay.
And no, you haven't hit this woman yet. You've hit the
Oh.
vampire spawn in
I
front
wasn't
of you.
shooting the spawn.
Yeah.
Okay. My bad.
No worries. No worries. Now that it's got you, it's going to try to bite you.
Okay.
Oof, that is a nat 20.
I am immune to crits.
And let's get his armor.
I guess technically that's accurate. You're wearing a breastplate, she's biting you on the neck, but whatever, rules are rules. Still gonna do, so I'm gonna roll a second time so it doesn't do crit damage on you. It's still going to do 6 points of piercing and 7 points of necrotic, and your hit point maximum is going to be reduced by an amount equal to the necrotic damage taken.
Okay.
And she is going to regain it.
She just did that hawk tool on you, buddy.
No.
Not how that works.
but she does bite into you, drinking some of your blood before pulling her head away. Urzak, you're up next.
Okay. Can I attack from this grapple, or do I have to?
No, you can
Escape
absolutely
first.
still attack while being grappled.
When he
Okay.
gets restrained, you can't attack.
Yes, restrained you cannot attack, but grappled you still can.
Well, I'll just start taking attacks then. 20,
20 hits.
11 damage,
Okay.
24,
Also hits.
6 damage.
Okay.
And then Ash just redeemed advantage in the chat. Is everybody cool if I use that on this third attack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. 26.
Also hits.
Nice.
I'm trying to save my spell slots for the red lady. Okay. 11 more damage. So that's 28 this turn.
Pretty good. She definitely seems hurt. Even though she's like clinging to you a little bit, holding you, you're able to get your battle axe and just pummel her in the back 3 times, cutting large gashes across her, wounding her pretty significantly. But she is still up. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Danika, you're up next.
Danika is gonna move slightly over here, and then she is going to cast mirror image on herself,
Okay.
and then
Well, I'm going to pause you for a second.
okay, that's my last one.
That is mirror image a concentration spell?
Yeah, but I'm not concentrating on anything.
You are. You're concentrating on slow on one of the vampires.
Oh, am I?
Yes, you are. So it's
I
up
guess-
to you.
okay.
You can do that, but then you'll drop concentration on the slow.
Well, then I guess I won't use mirror image.
But I'll also remind you that you've only gotten one vampire slowed, so it's up to
Yeah.
you.
An action tool component. It doesn't say concentration.
Does not?
It does.
Where does it? Somewhere.
Oh, mirror image
No,
actually is not
No,
concentration.
it does not.
Yeah,
Okay,
mine doesn't
mirror
say
image is not, so
concentration.
you're good to go then.
Yeah,
So-
take that. It's not concentration. Mirror image. In your face, Matt.
In your face. I can just go in there and change it and make it a concentration check. You really want to go there?
I don't know. Do you? Do you want to dance?
You want to dance? There's 3 of me. You can dance with all 3 of me
It's
now.
true. It's true. Yeah, you can do it. Go ahead and you cast mirror image on yourself.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And then for my bonus action, I'm going to give Delphine Bardic Inspiration.
Ooh.
Let's see here. Looking for a good icon. You don't have like a mirror or anything.
Can you just give me 3 of me? 3 of me.
I'll just do this thing that looks like 3 leaves. That'll work. Okay. Next up is the woman in red. What does she want to do? Yeah, I think Her eyes are directly on you now, Delphine. She's aware of what you are and what you can do. She is casting another spell. The same spell she cast last turn. So you do see her beginning to cast Lightning Bolt.
Not super worried about me, but I'm gonna counterspell anyways, because...
Well, this time she is ready for you. She wasn't ready for you the last time, but she also has counterspell, and she is going to burn her last third-level spell to counterspell your counterspell.
Awesome. He's out of third-level spells.
But the lightning bolt does go off.
Oh, wait, was she... Oh, she moved before she cast it? I would not have cast counterspell.
Oh, you would not have been able to cast it at that point?
No, I was only going to cast it if she was going to end up hitting Irina. That was the only reason I was casting it. I didn't see that
gotcha.
You moved her after you said that you were...
Yeah, sorry, I realized I didn't move her first. So, no, she was not targeting Irina. She's specifically actually targeting in your group's direction here. So she's going basically this way.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to use my last third-level spell then.
Okay, so that is the case. Yeah, so it is going to be hitting all four of you. So I'm going to need the four of you, including Cog, Delphine, Vide, and Urzak, to make me dexterity saving throws.
Everybody adds an extra... Oh, God, where is it?
D4.
Plus 2 and a D4. Everybody within 10 feet of me, so unfortunately not Cog. But from my aura of protection, you get an extra 2.
Why did it not roll the... Why did it... I have it clicked to roll bless, and it did not roll bless. So it's still just a 9. I still failed.
Okay. Did anybody succeed? It's a 15.
I got like a 28 or something.
Nice.
All the add-ons and stuff.
Okay, so you are going to take half damage, which is 14.
For her attack, I cast unsettling words on her, so doesn't she get like a minus D4 on her attack?
No, this is not that kind of spell. Yeah.
No? Okay.
Yeah.
Just checking.
That's going to work on any attack or spell attack she does, but this is specifically a spell that they have to dodge.
Okay.
Oh, can I use Bardic Inspiration on saving throws?
Actually, yes, you can.
What is your Bardic Inspiration?
Let me go look. I think it's like...
I think it's a D8?
It's a D8 at this point.
Yeah, I think it is a D8.
Okay.
So it is possible.
Ugh.
No. Afraid not. So that's 29 points of damage to all of y'all who failed, and 14 to Cog to Vide who succeeded.
Okay, weird question. I am grappled by the vampire spawn. Would they not also be affected by this?
Yes, they would have. I'm trying to load up that screen right now, and it's not loading for me.
Okay.
So.
Fingers crossed that this is a better roll than what I've been rolling.
The vampire spawn failed, so they are also taking the full damage.
Haste is still up.
Cool.
Nice. She looks kind of regretful at the vampire spawn. She wasn't trying to hit them, but you're right. You were actually absolutely being grappled, so couldn't have dodged anyway. The commoners are off the screen by this point now, except for the one who is dead. They have been bleeding out there on the ground. They are now not moving whatsoever. Irina is up next. Everyone looking pretty jacked up right now. She cannot get up to Urzak or Delphine. Vide is fine, or at least taking less damage. Urzak, she's gonna come running over to you. Urzak, you look terrible.
I'm over here.
Or not Urzak, sorry. Cog. Yeah, or she can't get to Urzak. You're 40 feet away. Cog, you look terrible. You...
Yeah, that hurt pretty bad.
She is going to be casting Cure Wounds on you. She's going to heal you for 7. Next up is the slowed vampire spawn. They're going to move 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15. Finally making it up to the two of you. Vide, you're up next.
Okay. Well, I am going to go up here strategically. I'm going to go here. And then I am going to attack with my Moon Touch Scimitar. I'm assuming 11 does not hit.
No, unfortunately 11 does not.
You have a D4.
You're blessed.
You do.
Bless.
You do.
Bless up.
14?
That's on the one who's slowed. That is a hit.
So that'd be 9 damage to that one. And then I get extra attack, so 9. Gosh, I'm rolling like crap. 11? No.
No.
11 will not hit.
Okay. That's gonna be it.
Okay. Corwan, you're up next.
Well, yeah, I mean, we'll toss out, this is the one that he's been jacking up, so we'll try and get at least one of them off the field. We'll do a Sacred Flame at that one. I think, what is Sacred Flame? Was that 60 feet or is it only 30? I think it's 60. It is 60. All right, so yeah, Sacred Flame at the hurt one that bit onto Urzak.
You got it.
So it's 15 dex. Please fail so you take that radiant.
23.
God,
that is a success.
Jesus. All right. If you want to be that way, I'm going to need a little friend to come onto the field. I need Eric Draven, the skeletal raven. We're gonna drop him. We're gonna drop him right behind both of them, and then he is gonna swing at the same one. Or peck, I suppose, would be more accurate. A 21 on that one.
Okay,
The one that's biting Urzak.
Got it.
The one that's directly in front of him.
Ow, my bones.
There's your bird.
And it is 9 force to this one right there.
9 points of force damage. It is looking severely hurt at this point, barely managing to hang on, but it is still alive.
Let's see here. Where's the thing where I'm not in line with them? 5, 10, 15. Yeah, we'll kind of come up here between the... I mean, shit, I'm still in line with them, aren't I? That fucking spell, man.
She's only got one more of them.
Yeah, but that's one more than I can survive.
Well, you can probably-
5, it says 5, 10, 15, 20. You know what? We are going to tuck up. That'll give me some cover. So yeah, we'll come up in there. And that is Cock's turn. And I had done a concentration check. I got a 15 to keep protection against evil and good up for Irina.
Thank you. Next up is the vampire spawn down here. It is going to be moving up towards Delphine. It gets 2 attacks. First one with its claws. That's a 12. That does miss. Second one, 14. Another miss. It's slashing at you, Delphine, but you narrowly just block it each time with that rapier of yours. And it is your turn.
I'm going to do Green Flame Blade this time, targeting the one Urzak has been fighting.
Absolutely.
Oh, a natural 20.
Well, nice. And while you're doing that, the gods seem to be looking down on Urzak with favor right now. And Ashley-N is in chat and just redeemed a healing surge for you. So you're going to be healing up 5 hit points.
Oh, awesome. Thank you so much. I'm dying, probably.
So that it'll be 26 points of damage to the one that I hit.
Mm-hmm.
And then all fire damage to this one will be the 12 plus the 5. So it'll be 17.
17 points of fire damage to the one next to it. Does take the damage.
This one, the one next to me,
Oh, next
it's got to
to
be
you.
5 feet. Yeah.
Got it. The one next to you. Doing math in my head.
It's piercing damage, but I use the spell, so it's magical.
Just read.
But it's probably resistant to fire, which is what I want to find out.
Does not seem to be resistant to fire. The one that got hit by the fire takes the full damage. You stab the one that's been holding on to Urzak, aiming directly for its heart. It cries out in pain and slackens its hold on Urzak, falling down to the ground.
If it matters, that was also partially fire damage too.
Absolutely.
Double tap on dead. And then I'm gonna just strike with my rapier at the one I just set on fire
Absolutely.
for my second attack. Just regular rapier attack. Why are you still rolling advantage? 20.
Yeah, it's definitely hit.
22. Or 5 piercing damage, and that's just a regular attack.
Yeah, so just the tip, just for a second. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage, unfortunately.
Oh, I'm a toddler.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We all are. We all are. The swarm of bats is next. The swarm of bats comes flying around and is coming directly towards you, Danika.
Oh no.
You've been hiding over there in the corner. can't see anything, but it's got that echolocation and knew exactly where you are. The swarm comes flying towards you, and it's going to attempt to bite at you.
Oh no.
But an 8's not going to hit.
Oh, it misses.
And that's it for its turn. Next up is Urzak.
Oh, okay. I am thinking. I've been mulling over this decision. Is this one still slowed?
Yes, it is.
Cool. I am going to take. I'm still hasted, correct?
Yes, you are.
Okay, I'm going to go 15, 30 feet to the lady in red.
Okay, that one can't take reactions because it is slowed.
Yay.
I'm going to spend a bonus action to Vow of Enmity on her and give myself advantage on attack rolls against her. I'm going to take my hasted action to use 30 points of lay on hands and heal myself back up to full.
Okay.
Then I will take 2 attacks at advantage.
Well, so as you come up to attack, wait a minute, hold on a second. You said you're going to attack. You just used lay on hands. Is that
I have 2 actions.
The hasted action.
That's right. That's right. Thank you. So yeah, I guess that would count as one of them. So yeah, you're good on that. Next thing that happens is when you move to attack, when you go to swing, she is going to use her reaction to use her instinctive charm on you. So I'm going to need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right. There's a 15.
That just
I'm blessed.
saves.
D4. Yeah.
Well,
With a D4.
Yeah, well, no matter what, you did succeed with that 15.
Okay. Doesn't hurt to be careful.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. But you are good to go. It does not affect you.
All right. First attack with advantage
Lady in red.
is pretty bad. That's a 14.
14 does
You
not
have a
hit.
I am blessed.
Then you
D4.
have the D4. Don't forget the D4.
15.
Does not hit.
All right. Cool. Second attack is a 24.
24 does hit.
Do-do-do-do-do. First level smite for, I believe that's 2d8. Yes, 2d8. So here's the weapon damage. 9. And the radiant damage is 8.
Is that the extra damage for her being undead?
Oh, I didn't even consider that.
Yeah,
There's
you
an
get
extra
a-
d8 for being undead.
Oh yeah,
I
because
hate
you're a
you.
paladin. Because you're a paladin.
No.
Hey, 1 is 1.
1 is 1.
One
And
is
it's
one.
radiant, so
Mm-hmm. Okay, so 9 points of slashing and 9 points of radiant damage.
That is it. That is all.
I'm doing math in my head.
That's a good sign? Question mark. Unless she resists radiant damage, that'd be upsetting.
God, that would be horrible for you all, wouldn't it?
Right.
Wouldn't it? Anyway, no, nothing happens. She takes the damage. I was just doing the math in my mind. It was a weird number to try to take down. That's
My
it.
bad. I'll do more next time.
Yeah. Anyway, that's it for your turn.
Yep.
Danika, you're up next.
Well, I am almost out of spells, so I am going to have to attack this swarm of bats, which just seems like the most inefficient way to attack a swarm of bats.
But poke, poke. Poke.
Yeah,
Somebody
with
get a
my
broom.
rapier. Yeah. Oh, I do have a broom. I have
That's
a
true. You
broom.
do have a broom.
You have a room.
I can fly.
Good fly.
But I'm going to attack my swarm of bats with my rapier. And does a 24 hit?
Yes, it does.
Why isn't it showing me the thing? Oh, 9 piercing.
9 points of piercing damage. You start stabbing with your rapier, and you catch like 3 of them with your blade, and doing a decent amount of damage.
And then I'm going to give Urzak my Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, at the end of your turn, she is going to use one of her legendary actions to exert her will. She is going to force the vampire spawn that's over here by Delphine to use its reaction to make an attack on Delphine. She calls out, "Stop fooling around! Kill that idiot and let's go!" So it is going to be doing its attack. Does a 21 hit?
No, it does not.
Whew. You managed
Yes.
to dance out of the way in time.
Tank wizard.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I have a 22 AC.
Let's go.
Next, that's the end of that, and now it is the vampire, or the woman in red's turn. The woman in red snarls at you, Urzak. She is furious that one of her children have gone down. And as she hisses at you, you can see that she does have fangs as well.
Oh no.
She is going to fling her fingers back, and as she does that, you can see the nails on her fingertips just begin to grow and extend as she says, "Very well then." As a bonus action, she is going to shove you, or at least attempt to. Does a 25 hit?
Yeah.
She knocks you prone.
All right.
Oh no.
As a bonus action, she just sweeps her hand out towards your leg, knocking you down on the ground. She then pounces towards you, her claws extended. She has advantage on this because you are lying prone. That's a nat 20.
Oh shit. I don't have it.
I'm still immune to crits, so it's
yeah.
okay.
Oh, that's
Oh.
right. You are still immune to crits, so it's just going to be the 12 then.
Sweet.
Second attack. 21 to hit.
Just hits.
Just
Or-
hits.
Yeah.
9 points of slashing damage. 16 does not hit.
Nope.
Ooh, you got lucky there. She is basically like half on top of you, like not actively on you, but over you, just slashing at you wildly. This bloodlust and fury just filling her eyes as she hits you twice, but you manage to get your shield up for that third one and push her back. That's gonna be it for her turn. Go ahead and take the commoners out of turn. Now they are gone. It is Irina's turn. I think what she's going to do is move forward a little bit. That way she can cast Sacred Flame on one of the vampires. The one that's right there next to Delphine. So I need to make a dex save. She does succeed. Or Irene. Do I want to use... let me see. Okay, yeah. I think what Irina is going to be doing is, as a bonus action, she is going to convert her sorcery points into a second level spell. Okay. That's it for Irina's turn. At the end of that turn, I think... the vampire in red is going to use another of her legendary actions because she got those again. Yeah, I think yeah, she's going to exert her will again, having this vampire... Or wait a minute, no, she can't do that. They haven't had their turn yet. So, actually, Delphine, you're close enough, I believe. Yes, you are. I would like you to make a wisdom saving throw as she tries to ensnare you with her beguiling gaze.
12.
Don't forget your bless.
That's in there.
12.
Oh,
I
it is
rolled a
12?
1.
Okay. That is a failure then.
Oh no.
You feel your eyes lock with hers and her eyes begin to flash this sickeningly yellow color. You feel your body tense up and lock, and you are now stunned until the end of her next turn. Next up is the vampire that is currently slowed. So they can only use an action or a bonus action, not both. They're going to use its action to make 2 attacks at Vide. That's a nat 20. You've been rolling a lot of those today. That's going to be a total of 14 points of slashing damage to you, Vide. Second attack is an 11. That misses.
It's slowed. It only gets 1.
Oh, that's right. So it doesn't matter anyway. Still
Can we just pretend it didn't do that first attack and it only did the second one?
No, it doesn't work that way.
Worth a shot.
Good looking out. It is your turn, Vide.
All right. Speaking of worth a shot, I'm gonna go over here.
You can do that. You cannot use its reactions.
Yep. And so this is gonna be kind of a multi-part type thing here. I am getting out my gun, and I am also reaching in my bag and grabbing one of those vials of holy water that I have, that I got. Remember those?
I do remember these.
So I am going to, first of all, I'm going to expend a grip point. Oh, shoot. Okay. I am going to toss that vial of holy water towards the vampire. And then I am going to shoot through the holy water at the vampire.
Okay. I like it.
Can I give Vide my natural 20?
It is pretty sick.
Yeah, you know what?
All of my stuff is saving throws, so I can't really crit.
Well, here, let me roll just to see what I get first. No,
You can
because
crit saving throw.
I have action surge, so I can do this twice.
That just sounds so cool.
Actually, I can do up to 4 times, really, because I've got extra attacks, too.
But I will remind you that if you're throwing the holy water, that's one of your attacks.
Usage, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, still, I can do this twice.
You can. So this is what I'm going to need from you to do. You're going to need to make one roll to throw the holy water. If you beat the DC, it's flying true. You then need to make your attack. If both of them hit, your bullet's going to go through the vial of holy water and hit her.
Okay, so what is my throw roll?
Your throw roll is a D20 plus your dex modifier.
We just had an advantage redeem in the chat.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ashley just did that at advantage. So you can, since Ashley just redeemed that for advantage, if you want, you can roll this attack to throw the holy water at advantage.
Okay, so I can click my little dex up here, right? And that'll be 11.
Oof. Yeah, unfortunately, 11 is not enough unless you use.
Wait. I got bless. 14?
14 is not enough, unfortunately.
Ah!
So
Damn it.
you can. Delphine did offer up her coin to allow you to get a nat 20 on this.
Yeah, why not? I mean, why not? Go broke or go home, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So, if you're using the Random Rhapsody coin, that is going to be a nat 20 for the throw of the holy water. Now you're going to need to make your attack with your gun.
22.
Yeah.
Now I need to look up. How much does holy water do? I don't remember.
I think it's only like
$1 million.
1D. It's like 1d4, 1d6. Well, let's see if we.
Holy water. 5e.
Let me double check here. I'm pulling it up right now.
No, it's 2d6.
2d6. Okay. So you're gonna roll 4d6 because that's a crit. Then you're gonna add on that 12 points of damage on top of that.
So 13 plus 12 is 25.
Nice.
So here's what happens. You see this woman just going apeshit on Urzak. Urzak's on the ground, his shield's up as she's slashing at him. You come running around, you pull that holy water out from your vest, aim and lob it like a softball towards the woman. Then you pull out your gun, lining it up, waiting for that right moment when the vial is going to just be perfectly aligned. And then you fire. Hold on one sec. The bullet shatters the holy water, sending a spray of shrapnel, of glass, and liquid fire directly down on this woman. Urzak, you get a little wet too, but it doesn't affect you nearly as much as it does this.
Joe, shut your mouth.
And I thought on Monday things were getting heated. Oh, I might go. It's not me being the sexy one this time.
Freudian fucking slip there.
I'm calling it wishful thinking too.
Whatever. Anyway, just this woman gets pelted by this liquid fire, aided by a bullet. I'm going to call that, well, it's technically not magical damage because it's a bullet, but considering the fact that it was just coated in holy water, we're going to count it as magic, and so she's going to take this full amount of damage, 25 points of damage, a combination of radiant and bludgeoning.
Okay, is she still up?
Oh yeah, she's still up.
She is? Okay, I'm gonna use my action surge. I'm doing it again.
Yes, let's go.
Just roll better.
All right, so I don't get advantage on this dex,
You do not get advantage on this next dex throw.
but I still will get advantage on my 7. That's
Yeah,
not gonna
unfortunately,
fucking-
you
God
grab.
damn it.
You're so excited you are by
It worked.
this
Oh my
attack
God.
that you reach in, grab, and throw wildly. The glass just hits the ground and shatters like a few feet away from you.
Well, shit. I mean, do I still shoot her?
Might as well.
Yeah, might as well. Once again.
I still did my grit thing, so 25 for 10 damage.
25.
Because I was still gonna do my dead eye shot.
Okay, so you do have a point of grit left.
Yeah, I had 3 total. Now I only have 1.
Got it. With that second shot, boom, your shot goes true, hitting her in the back. It doesn't do as much damage, but it definitely does hurt her.
All right. Well, I can only be cool once, I guess.
Still is pretty fucking cool. She looks
That was so
very hurt.
awesome.
All right, that's it.
Corwan, you're up next.
Well, first bonus action, the Eric Draven is going to swing on the slowed one. So, oof, yeah, 11's not going to do it.
Nope.
Even with him having a -2. And then Cog's going to peek his head out, see that Urzak is having a little too much fun, and in Vide's honor, he is going to attack the woman in red. It's got to be a woman scorned, but he's going to toss out a guiding bolt at 3rd level. I don't know why it doesn't allow me to fucking click it beforehand on
you
her.
have to do it when you're rolling the damage, that's why.
Okay. Alright.
23 does hit, so hit your damage button and it should pop up the
Yeah,
level thing.
now it does. I just know on other ones it asks you first. Is like, all right, what do you want to do this is?
The reason it doesn't on this one is because it makes an attack roll first. It's just how
That is 15 radiant on the lady in red.
15 more points of radiant damage hits her square in the side, burning her as well as illuminating her at the same time.
Now everybody's got advantage on her the next shot, whoever gets it first one. So after that, he's going to kind of duck back around the corner of the building.
Usual cog strat.
Well, I was thinking I was gonna toss out the healing word, but then I was like, oh wait, shit, I did Eric Draven. So
Next up
Yeah, he got fucked up by that lightning bolt. All right.
Yeah, we all did.
Yeah, he has 39 hit points total, so that did almost all of it.
The vampire spawn at the bottom of turn order is next. They got their reaction back. They are making 2 attacks at Delphine. First one's a 21.
Misses.
Second one's a 15, which also misses. She has not been touched by radiant damage, and so because of that, you do see her wounds beginning to heal. Now, you're all getting ready to make your next attacks. It's looking kind of harrowing right now, but one of the spawn is dead. Another one, the lady in red, looks pretty jacked up after Vide and Cog's assault on her. She seems to be rising up, getting ready to make another attack, but as she's getting ready to do that, you all feel a gigantic rumble in the earth. feels as though there is an earthquake just hitting the entire area around. I need everybody to make...
Is it a bullet?
What?
A bullet.
Bullet?
It's
No,
an underground creature.
A bullet.
Okay, a boulet.
I thought it was like Vete's
Yeah,
over there.
Yeah, Vete's over there. What the hell are you talking about?
No, just shoot party members. We've seen it before.
What was the save? I'm sorry.
Dexterity
Dex.
saving throw, please.
I believe I automatically fail.
Why?
Let me
Because I'm
look.
stunned.
Oops, I didn't mean to keep advantage.
Yeah, I automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
This is
Well,
not on my side today.
here's the bad news. If you did not roll a 20, you failed.
Jesus.
Everybody who did not roll that is being knocked prone. The vampire spawn as well are knocked prone. The woman barely manages to keep her feet, but she is looking about, her eyes wide. There's a flash of lightning, a crack of thunder. Boom! And in the distance, to the east, you all look up as the ground slowly begins to halt and grow silent. There's a push of wind that hits all of you, blowing your hair about wildly. And you can see in the distance, the mist has been parted. And you can see a silhouette of a gigantic castle. This castle was not there a second ago. But all of you can clearly see this silhouette now. It is massive. 16 or more stories at least. It's got weird arches and massive towers strutting about weirdly. It's incomprehensible, but every single one of you have seen this silhouette before. Because up until this moment, it has been sitting high upon a mountain in the distance when you look to the southeast. You see before you Castle Ravenloft, just outside the gates of Varos.
What?
Matt's really on his Castlevania type shit.
Yeah,
Did it
Yeah.
just like Howl's Moving Castle us?
Hey,
Lose now.
Curse of Strahd with a Castlevania twist, bitch, I told you.
He's been
Also,
here.
that vampire attacks with advantage. That attacked me.
Gotcha. Oh, the last two attacks were at advantage?
Yeah.
Okay, I will count the first two together as their first one then. The second still a 15. That's hilarious.
I tried to help you out.
I appreciate it. You all are starting to pick yourselves up. Even the woman in red is staring, surprised at the castle. You're all getting ready to, you're trying to push yourselves up to your feet right now. But then another crack of thunder. Boom! A flash of bright light just erupts out of the center of this area right here in the middle of the road. Wind erupts around. You've all seen this once before as Strahd von Zarovich himself teleports into the area. Boom! The light kind of swirls around him before dissipating out. And there you see the Lord of Barovia standing. He's dressed casually, as he has been every time he's seen you all. He is not wearing armor. He's wearing just simple, loose black breeches, a bright white ruffled shirt underneath a long velvet cloak, black on one side but red on the other. His hair is long and black and pushed backward away from his brow, tied loosely at the nape of his neck. His yellow eyes are bright, and they look around at each of you in turn. But he does not address any of you. Instead, he looks towards the woman in red. He looks at her, and then his eyes kind of sweep about the area, noting the fire, the buildings that are all set on fire, the damage that has been done. He glances over at the dead vampire spawn on the ground, and then looks back towards the woman in red. She's standing over you, Urzak, but she's ignoring you completely. Her focus is entirely on Strahd. What are you doing? Varos is my domain. You promised me I could have full run of it. Why are you here? Strahd crosses his arms and he says, "Really? And this is what you call ruling the town?" Wanton destruction is amusing. But this does nothing to solidify power. She calls out, "Power! I do not care about power! I have power plenty! This town murdered my children. And I suspect these are the ones who did it." And you suspect this why? Because they're here, and they're more powerful than the common rabble. He shrugs. And you seem to be doing so very, very well at that. And what was your plan from here? Wiping out every living person here? That does not bring in anything. You did the same before, she yells. And the look he gives her is one of pure disdain. We are done talking about this. Return to the castle immediately. As he's saying this, you all see Lady Fiona Wachter come running up. She is looking kind of harried at this point. Her hair is kind of a mess. It looks like she's been running for quite some time. But she skids to a halt the moment she sees Strahd. Lord Strahd, what are you? At which point she just drops to her knees and prostrates herself. Now, you all have a moment to react if you want to do or say anything. If not, I'll just continue.
I think Delphine is just now at this point actually getting up because she was stunned.
Yeah.
So when everybody else was getting up, she was not.
But it would be at this point you do become unstunned, so you're able to do stuff. If everybody's just kind of climbing to their feet now, you can do that.
Yeah, probably. As tempted as I am to try my holy water trick on him, I don't think that's in our best interest at this moment in time.
Right.
I think on getting up and, being very close to the lady in red when this exchange is happening, Urzak just kind of looks over at Strahd, who seems not to be paying him any mind, and just kind of studies him closely and tries to see, what the deal is with this guy. How did he move that whole castle? That's crazy. What is he here for?
Okay. I think in this you can make an insight check if you're trying to understand Strahd's motivations.
Okay. Am I still... This Bless doesn't work on ability checks, does it?
Does not.
No.
No, that's
I can never remember.
The fuck is the other one?
It's 14.
I just imagine that Urzak is just standing
I
there,
have a
like
bardic. I'll use a bardic.
You talk about Bardic.
almost like
28.
phasing.
no. What the hell is the cantrip you can do?
You
to-
can use Bardic Inspiration if you still have it.
Guidance.
That's it. Yeah.
Nobody's,
guys-
nobody's
nobody-
close enough to touch him.
Yeah.
No.
D8, right, for bardic?
Yes.
Yeah.
Danika? Okay. That will bring me up to a 19.
19. Okay. You're studying this exchange between Strahd and the woman. The woman is clearly somebody who thinks of herself in enough of an authority to be able to speak to Strahd directly. However, she is still obviously submissive to him, and the fact that he just ordered her to go to the castle and you saw her kind of deflate and wilt a little bit, you can tell that she is absolutely under his control. Studying him, his facial expressions, the way he's talking to you all, the way he seems to be ignoring all of you, clearly he's here to put a stop to what she's doing. It's hard to tell exactly why, because you don't have enough history with these people. You don't. It's hard to know their real full relationship. You can kind of guess that he must have turned her into a vampire, being that he is the master vampire and all. But beyond that, what you're able to get with that 19 is that this exchange is not just the exchange of master and servant. This is somebody that is clearly more important to Strahd in his world if she's willing to argue with him and things like that. It's hard to tell exactly what type of relationship they do have, but it's definitely not of one of master and servant, or even of leader and servant. It's much more to do than that. There's something much deeper going between them. However,
Follow-up question.
yes,
Is this woman the same one that we encountered in Jova?
it is not. The
Okay.
woman that you met in Jova was
She was
shorter than
killed,
this.
right?
What's that?
She got killed.
No,
he
no.
sent her away.
Strahd beat the shit out of her in front of you and then sent her away.
Okay.
But that woman was shorter. She was
Blonde,
dressed
too,
very
wasn't she?
different.
Okay.
She also had a skull mask that she wore on her face.
Okay.
So no, definitely different women. With the Lady Wachter prostrating herself there on the ground in front of Strahd, this kind of gives Strahd a moment to turn and regard that woman. You see the woman in red back. She's going to disengage herself away from you, stand and begin walking towards the the castle, the gates towards there. She gets about a few steps away, and you can see that the vampire spawn are doing the same thing. Delphine, technically you would have an attack of opportunity as that vampire steps away from you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna draw attention to myself. She can go.
That's fair.
I am hurt, and Strahd is literally in front of me. I played that game once.
The woman in red transforms into a bat and begins flying towards the castle, while the two surviving vampire spawn go running in that direction.
What about the swarm of bats?
The swarm of bats also flies away from you. And after a moment, they disappear into the darkness of the night. Strahd regards the prostrated woman on the ground. He says, "You are the new Baron, I'm told. Lady Wachter. You've taken command of this town from the former Baron, who I have been informed you have locked up in his home. And it seems you are all celebrating now this new election." Lady Fiona pushes herself up and she begins to say, "Lord Strahd, please do not direct your anger at the town. Everything I did for you, and everything I did was to make sure that this town was ruled by somebody you would approve of. The Baron was against you for years. He tried to keep you away with stupid, foolish festivals. I knew this was wrong. I knew that you would want someone strong and powerful and willing to keep the town going. Please, Lord Strahd, will you show me your benevolence? Will you give me your word that you approve of my ascension?" Strahd looks coldly at this woman. She says to her, "I could not care less who runs this town. So long as the taxes come in every year, do as you wish. But if you really want my favor, then prove it. Prove you will do what is necessary to defend this town." He then looks towards each one of you, and he points, like he just raises his finger and points at each one of you in turn, the 5 of you. He says, "And since you all seem so eager to interfere in the affairs of this town, let's see if you are willing to defend it as well. I look forward to our dinner, if you manage to survive that long." You then watch as he looks up and begins casting a spell. The spell goes off, and you see a rumble of dark, thunderous clouds begin to billow up around above you all. The sky is already dark and cloudy, But this thunderhead looks ominous. It suddenly flashes out, a bolt of lightning, crash, down onto the gate, the eastern gate of Varos, destroying it completely. In a flash of light so bright that all of you are forced to avert your eyes. With the gate destroyed, Strahd looks back, and his eyes settle on Irina. It seems you are always going to be here, aren't you? And then he shakes his head. No doubt, we will see each other again. And then he whispers something. Vide, Urzak, and Delphine, the three of you are close enough you might be able to hear it. Make me perception checks.
I hear nothing.
Natural 20.
I hear nothing.
Urzak, you could have sworn you heard him say, "I'm sorry, Lise." And then he turns. Crash! Another bolt of energy, and he is gone. But as you all look about towards each other and then look down the road towards that destroyed gate, you can see 24 or more silhouettes marching through the gate at a clipped pace. Behind that, a much larger silhouette, 20 feet tall at least, moving slowly. Before letting out a loud, snarling roar. And the entire group comes charging forward. Now, you have probably about 5 minutes or so before they get, or probably less than that, 4 or 5 minutes, before they overtake where you currently are. You can see Lady Fiona seeing this as well, her face just awash with horror. But then you see her stand up, dust and mud covering her dress, as she says, "I will show you I am the true Baron of Varos. Gods, come and assist!" She then looks towards your group. What do you do?
Should look at us like with malice, or
No,
just like,
like-
expectantly, or
More of pleadingly, like, are you going to help too?
we're gonna help the town, but I'm not helping you.
Lord Strahd called you out specifically.
Yeah, and he said we'll help the town, but he didn't say anything about having to help your ass anymore. Oh, Lord Strahd, did I do good? You sound like a child right now. I'm sorry, but you do. You're an adult woman. Just play up to Daddy later. We have to kill whatever's coming.
She scowls at you and says, I could say the same for you, but we do not have time for this. We must defend the town.
Oh, we? So you're going to fight with us?
You actually see her hefting up her dress, and she pulls a dagger out from her boot.
Oh.
Lord Strahd asked to see my conviction as well, as she's pointing the knife at you all. Or at you, Cog, I should say specifically. I will do my duty.
I think Urzak quickly goes into like humanitarian aid mode, and if anybody's in the area, he says, "Take whoever you can, get to the church."
Good news is there's really nobody around but your group right now.
Oh, well, that's not helpful at all.
At this point, like, haste is, it's been over a minute, so haste is dropped.
As is Bless.
Can we tell? Oh, go ahead.
Delphine's gonna look at Wachter and say, lucky for you, we have people we care about in this city. And I'm gonna sheath my rapier, and I'm gonna cast Shadow Blade.
Based off the description of the creatures in Friesa, there were like a dozen or two. Can we tell based off of them? Like, I mean, I know it's dark out. Can we tell what they are coming?
Not without getting closer.
I mean,
I
do
guess-
we really have much choice?
No, we're gonna start moving that way. And as he's walking by, you just look over at Lady Wachter. He's probably use old bee farm right about now. What do you think? And he's just gonna laugh and walk, keep moving, start walking towards the whatever's coming.
She's actually moved away from your group by this point. She's calling for the guards, and she's trying to rouse up people to come and help this. You all start making your way down the road towards the gates. As you're getting closer and closer, you can start seeing what is ahead of you. There are quite a few zombies. They are starting to spread out now amongst the town. They're starting to move in various directions, but there's still a good half dozen of them heading in your direction. Behind that, it's big. It's moving fairly fast. It's difficult to see exactly what it is. Some type of giant, you're guessing. Well, I feel like since we have moved over to this next area, why don't we roll one more set of initiative?
And I cannot roll good on initiative, can I?
God, I miss blood so much.
I just barely beat Cock.
My modifier for blood from a stone is more than I just rolled. It's like a 12.
Oh, guys, this is not good.
Did we all roll really bad at it? Yes, we did.
Everybody below 15. Very cool.
Hey, maybe
job, guys.
Irina will be our saving grace.
No.
But it was
Literally
Technically
nobody.
Technically the highest initiative.
It is technically the highest initiative. That is crazy. Irina goes first. and there's a bunch of zombies, and some of them have been making their ways in different directions, but there is still a swarm of them coming up towards you, and there is a gigantic critter. Looks kind of like a giant. It's hard to tell exactly what it is, but it is moving towards you all as well. Let's go ahead and start things off at the top of turn order once again, and it's Irina. She kind of mutters to herself as she says, well, I'm really glad that I decided to use my sorcery points to give me a second level spell. And she's going to use that to second level spell to recast Bless on our front fighters. Well, she's going to look between Cog and Danika and say, who should I cast it on?
I can cast it too if need be, so give it to her.
Okay. So the four of you are now blessed.
Good.
Can we double bless?
Nope.
No. She is then going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet to right up there by the side of a building, and that's going to be her turn. Next up, the big giant critter down the way. It's his turn. Let's see here. It is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet to right there. It is going to yell out something in the language of giants. Does anybody speak giant?
No.
Okay, none of you know what he says. He roars out something and then grabs a giant rock from the cobblestone on the ground, and he is going to heave it towards the first person he can see. But he can't see very well. Is going to be at Urzak. This is a disadvantage. I assume a 12 is going to miss.
That does miss.
That is it for his turn. Danika, you're up next.
Can't get your
Danika,
tongue,
you're
or
muted.
muted. See a smile, so
Well, I don't really have anything too good, but I moved forward a little bit, and then I guess, what is my range for shooting a bow?
30. It should be 120 for a short bow, I think, before its disadvantage kicks in.
I'm gonna shoot my hand crossbow at that closest zombie over
And
here.
crossbow will be different. I think that's 80, but it's still probably within range.
So 18, does it hit the zombie?
Yeah, you got plenty of room. Yes, the 18 definitely hits the zombie.
6 piercing.
Okay, which guy are you hitting?
This little guy right here. The one, the lowest one. The lowest one to the
This
grass,
one here?
yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
And then I am going to give my final Bardic inspiration to Delphine.
Nice. Okay. Inspiring Delphine. It is now Urzak's turn.
I'm not hasted anymore.
You are
No,
not.
you are not.
I can get here. And then get mobbed by zombies instantly. I will go 30 feet forward. I think that's 30 feet. Oh, one more. And I will take the dodge action.
Okay, taking the dodge action. Love it. Delphine, you're up next.
I am also going to move up. My 30. And I'm going to use my bonus action to cast or I'm going to use my action to cast Melf's Minute Meteors, which
Is that a concentration?
it is. So I got my Shadow Blade.
Yep.
Oh, it doesn't actually do the spell description. And I'm going to use my bonus action to hurl 2 of them right here. So it'll hit all 3.
Okay.
There's the spell description.
There you go. I am lagging.
And it is a dexterity saving throw.
You got it. Dexterity saving throw. This is going to be really good for these zombies right here. 10, 12, 17. They actually once rolled pretty decently. I'm amazed.
So the third one will take half damage from the first one.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do the damage afterwards. Here's the next 3. 12, 12, nat 20 for an 18. So the same one succeeded both times.
Let me roll. It's only 3 damage for the second
Got it.
meteor.
Okay, so 10 damage
That's a World
to
War
2
Z
of
zombie
them.
right there.
Yeah, like they're just running, scrambling, zombie style. You throw the 2 meteors, boom, boom. One of them just somehow managed to trip and stumble and roll itself and get back on its feet, dodging most of the damage there. And you all just kind of stand there and clap a little bit because that was a lot more. That was a lot more novel than you were expecting.
10. Kill that one first.
So let's see. It's half of 7 is 3.
I rolled a 1 and a 2 for damage.
That's harsh. Is that it for your turn?
Yeah, because that's my movement, my action, my bonus action.
You got it. Corwin, you're up next.
Well, he gets 1 usage of this a day. So he's going to put up Entangle. Those took some damage. All 3 of these took damage up here on that?
Yes, they did.
So yeah, he'll drop it on these 2 to try and restrain the 2 down below. So it's a 20-foot square.
Okay, let me pull out a 20-foot square here real quick.
And then they got to do a strength saving throw, and it's a 15. Or be restrained. I'm going to do it on the 2 below. The ones that didn't take damage.
You're doing these ones?
Just
Gotcha.
a whole... Because those took like 10 points of damage, so he's going to do the ones that aren't hurt.
Got it. Okay. Let me do this. Let's see. Creature in the area
15.
when you cast a spell must save strength. Here we go. Strength saving throw from the 2. 4.
Woohoo!
Nat 20 for a 21.
Wow.
So
What
at
is
least
wrong
one of
with
them is
zombies?
restrained until the spell ends. It can use its action to try and break free, though, every turn.
So that green dot will mean that one's restrained. Okay.
And yeah, I don't have any spells and stuff that I can toss out there right now. So yeah, that's all.
You got it.
No bonus actions at the moment.
Vide, you're up next.
Alright, let's see. I'm gonna go 5, 30 up here. So I'm guessing since this guy over here is in this black spot, like I can't see him.
So you'd be able to see him kinda, but he is kinda shadowed, so your attacks would be at disadvantage.
Well, I think then I'm just gonna take a shot at this guy down here
Okay.
until I can see that guy. I'm assuming 13 doesn't hit.
13 does hit.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, then he
don't-
gets 6
Let's-
damage.
They're not wearing armor.
So it's
In fact,
6
they actually-
damage.
They might be one
And
of the
then-
few things that have less than 10 AC.
So 13 damage total.
Okay. Yeah, 2 shots go out, just ringing loudly in the air. So what if I had it? Both shots strike true, hitting the zombie twice, square right center mass. He's looking hurt, but he is still up.
Okay, that's it. My turn.
Next up are a bunch of zombies. The 3 here are going to be moving forward. 5, 10, 15, 20. That's its movement. 5, 10, 15, 20. There's its action. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Why are their tokens so small?
I don't know. For some reason, Strahd zombies tokens just come up smaller. And it's just the default setting.
Even the
It's
one
kinda
not
funny.
restrained has it's difficult terrain for him, so.
Yeah, so it takes all of his movement to get right out. Uses action to move again. I don't know why that one suddenly went big.
I was gonna say he grew up.
Yeah.
Oh
You know what? Yeah, I might be able to.
Somebody cast enlarge.
There we go.
Yeah, you can make him bigger. It's
These guys
That's
are not
terrifying.
smart. They're going to be walking directly through into this these weeds. They're just right in the path. So 5, 10, 15, 20. They get to right there. Need them to make that strength saving throw. Another
Stop it.
fucking nat 20.
Get out!
Matt.
Stop doing that.
So it
I
gets
think-
to right about there.
I think it only restrains if they were in it when it was cast. I think
Oh.
it's just difficult terrain afterwards.
Got it. Got
Because
it.
it says a creature in the area when you cast a spell must succeed on the strength saving throw. So yeah. So it's just difficult terrain.
Got it. So
Yeah.
it's just difficult terrain, but still, it is going to be slowing them down. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, it gets to right there. They are just moving super slow. We're at the top
And
of the
then-
turn order again.
The one restrained does get a chance if he wants to use his action
Does he?
to break free.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I will let him do that real quick. 18 succeeds.
So let's slow him down.
That means that he will be able to get to right here, and that's his full movement. Or wait a minute, no, he uses action to get free, so he actually is
He
only
only
able to
gets
go
10,
right
yeah.
there. Okay,
Hmm.
good to go.
They're like the little baby zombies in Minecraft now, because you got some big ones and then you got the little ones.
Oh yeah, I should. Well, I'm in the process.
It's just the way it looks. So it's just like, oh, that's perfect.
I'm just a baby.
You need to give them little pigs to ride.
Or some goats that you
Like
call
spider.
sheep.
Yeah, I think spiders and pigs are the ones they.
Okay, Irina is up next. She is going to be sending a sacred flame at the zombie nearest her. Oh, 1? God damn.
Watch it save anyway.
That would be amazing.
No, it won't save this time.
16, it does save.
Oh my god.
Poor Irina. She just stomps her feet in frustration.
It's okay, we're all tired.
She is definitely tired. Anywho, up next is the Cyclops, because that's what he is, which you now realize as he steps forward 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet to right there. He is tall and ugly. Looks humanoid, kind of looks giantess, but he's got one single eye right in the direct center of his forehead. He is slightly armored. He appears to be holding a big old great axe.
That eye looks perfect for shooting.
Mm-hmm. It is going to grab up another rock and throw it at Urzak.
With disadvantage because I'm still under the effects of the dodge action.
Perfect.
It ain't easy being green.
That's a 14. He's going to throw a second one, and that's a 16. Both of them fail.
Yeah.
Danika, you're up next. Your buddy's being pelted by rocks.
Well,
Ow.
I wish I had more to help you. I'm sorry. I got nothing.
Pretty tough here too.
I'm gonna use my hand crossbow and I'm gonna shoot that zombie I shot last time, but I'm gonna miss it with an 8.
Yeah, unfortunately, and that one is going to miss.
I'm gonna do absolutely nothing on my turn.
Hang out on your turn. Just, you're distracting them. You're distracting them with your shots. No, you're not. They're zombies. Urzak, you're up next.
All right. I'm going to take first attack at a zombie. 17.
Hits.
For 7 damage.
Which one are you hitting?
The one directly in front of me.
Got it. Let me look at something here real quick. Okay. Does take the damage. And I need to roll a d20. Let me do that real quick.
No.
As you're chopping with that vicious battle axe, you actually hack one of the arms off of the creature.
Oh.
It drops to the ground.
Okay. That felt easier than it should. All right, I'll take my second attack for a 20.
For a 20, it also hits.
For 10 more slashing damage.
Where is...
Are they about to multiply? I'm getting like gelatinous. I'm getting like ooze vibes.
We'll sure find out pretty quick.
I need to roll another d20. That's a 9. You also managed to chop off one of its legs. Its legs is, you just hack it off completely. It's barely managing to stay up. It's kind of hopping on one leg and has one arm missing. Also... Go ahead.
I'm thinking about it.
Did you just say about tits?
What?
No, about it.
Sorry.
Hunter's Mark as a bonus action on the Cyclops.
What are you doing as a bonus action?
Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark. Okay. He is now marked with... Do this little pincushiony looking dude. Okay. Sorry, I'm looking for something. Bear with me 1 second here. Where in the heck is it? Okay. Well, I guess not. It's fine. No worries about it. I'll just do it by memory. Anyway, Delphine, you're up next.
Do I want to get the ones that are in the entangle? Or do I want to keep going after the ones that I was going after?
I wouldn't mind getting a line towards the Cyclops before he gets too close to us.
I'm going to use a bonus action then to hurl 2 more meteors to, if it would help us on the right thing, to right behind here.
To hit these 2?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll make my dex saves. 12 and a 15 for the first one.
They both fail, so they'll take 12 fire damage each.
To see.
They are both still up.
All right, and then the second one is gonna hit. That one is only gonna do 5 fire damage.
Both 10s, both fail. 5 more points of damage. They are looking severely burned up and like crispy and barely moving, but they are still moving.
Okay. You want to line to the Cyclops? That was my bonus action. I'm gonna pull out my rapier. I'm gonna come up to this one. No, you know what? I'm gonna move behind. And I'm gonna green flame blade.
Nice.
I like it.
Where are you? Here we go.
Where are you?
For a 15 to hit.
15 does hit.
Ooh, nice. Right, so that is 13 piercing / fire to the guy in front of me, and then 13 pure fire to that guy next to him.
I love it. You stab directly into the base of this dude's neck with your rapier as it's burning, piercing his spinal cord, and it drops to the ground. The flame then leaps over right to the next one that's already been severely burned. It ignites in flames and then collapses, dead as well.
There you go. Now go get the big guy.
You also noticed that when this was happening, like that arm and leg that you had severed, Urzak, were still kind of moving about. The leg was kind of bouncing a little bit. The hand and arm was like inching towards you. But then when the body itself stopped, all parts went limp.
I like that.
Okay. Corwan, you're up next.
Oh, I am gonna finish up just the rest of my movement, just so I'm not in Urzak's way.
Yep.
Thank you.
No worries.
What is the health of everyone looking right now?
I am at half. My HP has already been reduced by a vampire spawn earlier today, so I'm at, less than my normal max and half of that.
What about you, Delphine?
I am just above half.
What is considered half? Well, how many?
I'm at 29 of 44.
Anybody else hurt?
No, I'm at full
Yeah.
health.
I'm at just over half health.
Well, Kag's gonna, do so. He's gonna. It'll end up being 30 total points. And being the selfless little fucking asshole that he is, he's gonna give each of you 10 and not take any for himself.
Nice.
So you each get 10.
Thanks,
Appreciate it.
Cog.
That's very nice.
Unfortunately, that's not a spell, so I don't get to use my blessed healer and get anything back for it on top of that. But yeah,
No,
so you
that's-
guys each get 10 because those fucking rocks, I have a feeling, are rather crunchy. I moved 10 before, so I'm gonna pull back 15 because I don't think I could take even one of those.
Well, still great use of a channel divinity to bring your friends up a little bit. That's always helpful.
Got
Much
one more I
obliged.
can do because I got 2 at this level. So
Irina did see you healing everybody, and she did hear the fact that you aren't taking any of that healing for yourself. So she does clock this. It also looks like Ashley N is redeeming an advantage for whoever attacks the big guy next. With Corwan turns over, next up is Vide.
Okay. Well, I was actually planning on attacking that guy. I'm shooting at him. So is there any kind of disadvantage since this guy is right here?
Yes, there is.
If I
Because
shoot
he's
at
there,
people?
you are going to be shooting at disadvantage.
with ranged, it's a disadvantage.
Okay. Well, then I will take the attack of opportunity that he will likely bestow upon me, and I'm going to move forward there.
Yep, he is definitely going to be taking an attack at you. He rolled a 16.
Just hits.
7 points of slashing damage.
Oh.
Damn it. I
Yeah,
do
well-
something good for people.
Well, I appreciate it because I'm still above what I was before. All right, I am going to, let's see. I'm going to shoot him. I'm going to go ahead and use my last grip point to do my Deadeye shot at him to give myself advantage on this.
Okay, is that your last grip point?
That is my last grip point. 16 to hit.
Let's see. Why is it not? 16 does hit.
Okay, so 10 damage. Oh shoot, you know what? I forgot to that I get an advantage.
Well, you
For
got 2
the-
shots.
Yeah, I did.
Use the advantage that she gave from the second one.
Oh yeah, don't
Mhm.
forget
20.
you're blessed too.
Well, I mean, I don't need
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
24 to hit for 11 damage to him.
11
so.
more points of damage, 21 in total.
And that is. Yeah, that'll be it for now.
You fire twice, hitting this Cyclops center mass. It's not difficult to hit. He is a gigantic target. That it for your turn?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay, next up we've got some zombies. The zombie that you just moved away from is going to move up towards you and make 3 attacks. Nine is going to miss. 13 is going to miss. 10 is going to miss. It slashes at you twice wildly with its arms and attempts to lunge forward to bite you, but you manage to just kind of dodge back out of the way and push the zombie back away from you. We got another zombie. It's going to be moving up 10 and making those same attacks at Delphine. That's a 9. That's 16. That is a 10. All 3 missed. I've now got 3 more zombies. They're in the difficult terrain, so that's 10 feet to get there. 15, 20. Cannot get to you. It's going to have to use its action. 5, 10, 15. Running up towards Delphine and Urzak. Same thing. That's going to be 10, 15. That's 20 right there. Five, 10, 15, 20. Manages to get there. 5, 10, 20 to right there. 30 to right there. 35 and 40. That's its full movement. Next up, we've got Irina. She's been hiding behind the door, but she did hear Cog say that he's pretty damn hurt. She is going to move up 5, 10, 15, and 20 to right there next to you, and she is going to use Cure Wounds on you. 8 points of healing to you, Cog.
Cog can't hear you right now.
Yeah, he got disconnected.
Oh, Cog got disconnected.
And
Got it. Thank you, Marty. I see you sent that message via Discord.
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay, you just got healed by Irina for 8.
Oh, thank you, dear.
Keep safe, Cog. I only have a couple spells left. She's then going to move 10 feet to just give you all some space. Next up is the Cyclops. He's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to right there. As it's moving, it raises that gigantic great axe. It swings in this wide arc. And I'm going to need everyone within 10 feet of him, which also includes a lot of zombies, to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
We're blessed, right?
That should not have been an advantage.
Yes.
Sorry.
Well, that's not gonna matter. I got a fucking natural too.
12.
10.
I got a
Doesn't-
24.
Do you have an aura that gives a bonus?
Yeah, you get +2.
Make that 26.
14.
Still 10.
Yours is baked in already.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see here. Vide, you succeeded. Urzak, you failed. Delphine, you... let's see.
It was a 14.
14, you also failed. It's making this gigantic cleaving swing. I'm going to roll for the zombies now. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think you can hit every... Yeah. Looks like you can hit all of them. All of them failed as well. That's fun. Here we go.
Holy cow.
That's weird. Oh, I see why, because it was bracketed. That's why it did it twice. I'm going to take the first number. Um, 30 points of slashing damage to everyone who failed, including all these zombies. Yeah, that wasn't smart of him. Because he just slashed the fuck out of all of them and just killed them all.
Oh. Okay.
Seriously. That is hilarious.
Not great, man.
Thanks for the help there, guy.
He's not very bright, that's for sure.
Well, we got this, guys. We got one more left.
It does get one more
My
attack.
meteors are gone.
Your meteors are gone. It does get one more attack. Did anybody actually hit this guy? I think it was Vide did. Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
I did.
So it's coming at you, Vide. That's a 14. That's a miss.
Yep, that is a miss.
Good thing. He swings with a big double-handed arc right down at you. You jump out of the way just in time, and the axe just embeds itself into the cobblestone. That would have done a lot of damage if it hit you.
But it didn't.
Yep. Danika, you're up next.
I am going to cast my last spell, and I am going to cast Dissonant Whispers on the Cyclops.
I like it. So, wisdom saving throw. That would be a failure.
So
You have
12 psychic damage.
And I believe he's frightened of you. Is that correct?
Oh yeah, he moves some form of ways away from me.
Yeah, pull that up real quick, please.
Let's see. He gets 3d6 psychic damage and 10.
As far as its speed allows away from you.
Oh yeah.
You're muted.
Oh.
Okay, so he gets hit by this. He clutches his head and cries out in pain, and then turns and runs 30 feet away from you all. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, to right there. As that's happening, we also have another healing surge I just saw. Looks like it's going to be going to Urzak.
Thanks. I'm at 4 hit points.
That's why it's going to you. You just got 3 more as the gods look down on you with a little bit of favor.
Thanks.
Oof. That was your action, Danika. You got anything else?
I think that is all I currently have.
Urzak, you're up next.
He's 35 feet away. That's
course
so
he
fucked up.
Run and jump.
Unless.
You can run and jump. Might get you closer.
What is that?
I don't know what the I can't remember
I don't
what
know how
the
the jump rules work.
Yeah, I gotta look up the jump rules for 5th edition real quick.
Welcome to the best part of any actual play, when we talk
Yes.
about the jump rules.
Yes, the rules that pretty much you never ever use until you do it at that one time and have to go look it up again. Okay, let's see. Long jump. When you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. When you make a standing long jump, you can only go half distance. Either way, each foot you clear on the jump costs a foot of movement. These rules assume that the height of your jump doesn't matter, such a jump across a chasm, which in this instance it really doesn't. So, what's your strength score?
20.
So yeah, you could technically run and jump and get right there.
Sweet. I do that.
So I don't
And
think
as
it's
I
an
do that-
action. Didn't say anything about being an action.
Ooh, can you swing at him as you come down? Like,
That's
I
my
don't
plan.
think it does any
It's
extra.
more
It's
flavor,
just
but,
cool, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
more
yeah,
flavor,
flavor.
but flavor's the best part.
Exactly.
Unless he misses.
Tasty. Watch me
Yeah,
get that
unless-
one. Just kidding. 19 plus 8, 27.
nice.
Nice.
7. Yeah, that's definitely gonna hit.
All right. takes 8 plus from Hunter's Mark 4 damage for 12.
Okay.
And then
Damn, that would have
another-
been a great time to get a nat 20.
Yeah, well, watch this. 13.
13. Roll your
You're
bless.
blessed.
You're
Roll your
blessed.
Yeah, I'm
bless.
blessed. What's up? Where's my D4? There it is. 16,
16
which I
hits.
believe hits.
Yay.
Yeah, I think they got natural armor. They're just big, but a lot of hit points. Easy to hit, though.
13 more damage.
Nice.
Bonus actions? Nothing. I got nothing. I'm tapped out, y'all. I have no spell slots, no abilities, no nothing.
It's a battle of grit right now.
It is. Delphine, you're up next.
I am going to Tasha's mind whip him. So he needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
This is going to go really well for him. I just can tell.
I bet he's really smart.
Yeah, he rolled a fucking 0.
All right. So he'll take 12 psychic damage.
Yeah, he does.
He can't take reactions until the end of its next turn. On its next turn, it can only take one action. It can either be an action, a move, or a bonus action.
Love it.
So it's basically a single target slow.
Yep, single target slow for 1 round, but hey,
Nice.
that helps out. Corwin,
Big
you're up
extra
next.
damage because he got a 0.
Let's see.
Got it.
And I'm just gonna for shits and giggles bonus action go into my blade song
You got
because there is still a zombie up.
Oh, yeah, there he is.
And you know what? I'm just gonna move up to him.
it. You got it.
Alright, you still. We got the second one, so we'll you got 30 more amongst. I mean, Delphi. I mean, you guys just got that big ass cleave, so you guys have to be pretty far down. He's too far out.
I'm too far away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'll split, give 15 to each Delphine and Vide. And that's the. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to click that again. That's the action, but as a bonus action, we're gonna do mass healing word, and that should be able to get everybody.
Yes, it should.
It's another 5, but it's something. So you guys, Delphine and Vide, each get 20 total, and everybody else gets 5. And actually,
Thanks.
Cog gets another 5, so he'll get 10 with that with his blessed healer.
Nice.
Nice.
Awesome. Thanks. That was much
Much
needed.
appreciated.
I might.
I did
die.
just walk up to this
Yeah.
zombie with 9
Yeah.
hit points.
I didn't want to call it out and be like, no, don't move yet. Because,
okay.
yeah, I mean.
I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, what can you do? Well,
So, yeah, that's his turn.
that's a good turn right there. Vide, you're up next.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take 2 shots at old One Eye over there.
Shoot him in the eye.
16 and 13.
Bless.
Roll your bless.
A 2, so there'll be like 14 and a 14. No,
18 and 14.
18 and a 14.
Both hit.
Okay, so then that's 22 damage.
22 points of damage, looking good. 2 more shots hit him center mass. Like I said, he's not difficult to hit. He's got a lot of bullet holes in his chest right now, some slashes. He ain't looking great, but he's still looking good enough. That it for your turn?
Yeah, because I can't do action surge. I only get one of those.
Yep, unfortunately. Next up is the zombie. There's only one of these guys left. Delphine was really nice to go right up to him. So I'm just going to go ahead and have the zombie do 2 claw attacks and a bite attack at you. Here's a 19 and a 17. Neither of those are going to hit because you're in Blade Song. How about the 21?
Oh, my blade song is 22.
20.
That's why I was confident enough to just walk up to him with 9 hit points.
Yeah, so basically I
Wizard
have to
tank.
roll a 19 or a 20 to hit you. Love it.
A wizard tank.
Irina is up next. She's gonna 5, 10, 15, 20 to right there. That way she can hit that zombie with a sacred flame. Maybe she'll connect once with this.
It's a better amount of damage.
But the zombie still manages to make it.
Stop.
Jeez.
Have to stop.
Irina is very frustrated. She's going to move up her last 10 feet. She wants to get to Urzak to try to heal him because he's looking pretty jacked up. Speaking of jacked up, it is the Cyclops' turn. He is sort of slowed. At least he only gets to make an action. But his action does give him the 3 attacks, so... Or 2 attacks. Yeah, 2 attacks. First off, I need to roll a d6. Let me do that. Okay. Attacks with a great axe at Urzak. That's a 20. And that's a
Hits.
21.
That also hits.
25 points of slashing damage. 34 points of slashing damage.
God.
This dude
Oh,
is...
damn.
When he hits, he hits
Oh yeah,
hard.
giants and cyclops are no joke.
Oh
That
yeah.
kill me outright? I think that second attack might kill me outright.
Well, it
It's
doesn't
got to
do
go
enough.
over your hit point maximum.
Yes, so it does not. That did not go over your hit point max.
Okay.
So it does not kill you outright, but you are unconscious with that second. Or was the first one enough to take you out?
Yes.
Oh,
So the
okay.
second one is
Is-
2 failed death saves.
It is.
However,
Yes.
I will use Relentless Endurance.
Oh,
If
okay.
I'm reduced to 0 HP but not killed, I drop to 1 instead.
Perfect. So
Once.
good news is then you use your relentless endurance for that first attack, keeping 1 hit point. The second attack hits you. You are knocked unconscious, but you don't take any of the death saves, so that's a good thing.
Hunter's Mark is gone.
Hunter's Mark is gone. And the creature roars in triumph after just basically damn near cleaving Urzak in half. He cannot move, however, because of that Tasha's Mind Whip. He is stuck where he is.
Mhm.
Danika, you're up next.
I am going to move forward somewhere right over. Sorry. I'm going to move right over here by Delphine for 30 feet.
Okay.
And then I am going to use my rapier and attack the zombie.
Oh, while you're doing that, Cog, the difficult terrain's gone now, right?
I mean, I haven't. I mean, I guess I could drop it.
Well,
yeah.
is it concentration? Then never mind.
It is. Yeah.
Okay. Then you're good.
I haven't. Nobody's in it, but.
No, nobody's in it. I just went.
But maybe he's dumb enough to walk in it.
Okay, 26 to hit with 9 piercing
Oh
damage.
yeah, 9 points of piercing damage. You stab directly into the zombie and twist. It does take the full damage.
And that's my turn.
Next up, Urzak. I need you to make a death saving throw.
All right. 19.
That's a success.
Yay!
Delphine, you're up.
I need to go face tank that Cyclops. So the first thing we're gonna do is move. And I will take that attack of opportunity.
Okay, I'll send that to you right now. 11, miss.
And then I am going to cast Tasha's Mind Whip again at this ogre.
Cyclops.
Cyclops, whatever. This big giant thing.
Love
Nope,
it.
I hit the wrong button. Intelligence saving throw.
Oops, sorry, didn't mean to hit that. That is a failure.
For 12 psychic damage.
12 points of psychic damage, and he kind of seems lethargic once again.
And that's my turn. That's my move.
Got it.
And my action, I don't really have a bonus action. I get this right now.
Corwan, you're up next.
He's gonna move up. We'll toss. We're gonna try and get rid of this other zombie real quick. Hopefully he doesn't fucking stay on this shit. Or hopefully I get enough on it. Where is it? We'll do a Sacred Flame on him. Which, ooh, please fail.
Oh, baby.
Who are you doing that to?
The zombie.
The zombie.
The
you
last
got it.
one, yeah. Watch, he's gonna like crit this shit.
I crit again. I'm waiting for it. Okay.
Failed. Hey, there you go. 15
Alright.
points of radiant damage on the zombie. Very nice.
And then for a bonus action, where did it go? We're just gonna do a regular healing word on Urzak, so he's got 5.
5 points of healing. There you go, Urzak.
Thanks.
And Cod gets 3.
Vide, you're up next.
Alright, I mean, I ain't going up to him, so.
Oh,
That's a crit fail.
take another 3. I forgot Disciple of Life. I give you hit points as well when I do stuff, so you get another 3.
Nice.
Alright, so 9 damage to him. And that's it.
2 shots with your gun hitting him. With one of them, does 9 points of damage. He's looking pretty rough at this point. He is definitely bloodied. He's got that blood oozing out of these multiple bullet holes in him. I'll also point out that was the last of your bullets, because you've shot him quite a few times. You are going to have to reload on your next turn.
Okay. I'll do that.
Just telling Urzak, play dead. Play dead.
Next up is the zombie that Danika was so nice to come up and say hi to. So she is going to be making 3 attacks at Danika. That's a 20, that's a 17, and that's a 22.
Now I feel bad for moving.
7 points, 3 points, 4 points. So 14 points of slashing damage at you, Danika.
Oh, I said it's okay. I have full health.
Oh. It's like, but if this Cyclops is hitting for like 30 damage base, like, yeah.
That's it for the zombie. Irina is up next. Let's see, how much movement? She is not sure what to do at this point. She wants to go up and heal Urzak some more. But if she does that, she's going to be right in the way of that zombie.
Which one?
Or not the zombie, the ogre.
Oh.
It's not ogre either. Fuck me. It's a cyclops.
It is a very large creature.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll a d6. A 5 or a 6. She's going to ignore her self-preservation and go help Urzak.
It's okay. You don't have to do
She
it.
rolled a 4. She is going to decide to cast her spell at the zombie.
I think I've ever seen. Oh, there we go.
Actually
Yay.
hit. Yeah, she does hit for 2 points of radiant. But the zombie's still up.
Hey, but at least she finally hit.
Yeah, I don't
It's
think I've
true.
ever seen her do more than 2 damage on this spell, though.
Yeah. She's gonna move a little bit closer to right here. She's wants to come help you, but just wasn't ready to.
Okay.
It is the Cyclops' turn. Let me roll a d6 real quick.
Fuck.
Daniel.
Okay. Yeah, so swinging cleaving swing at Delphine and Urzak. I need the both of you to make dexterity saving throws, but Urzak, you're lying prone. So I'm pretty sure you have disadvantage on that. Let me double check.
20.
Ooh.
18.
18 saves. Good thing. Here's that roll. Good news is you both saved with that 18, so you're both going to be taking 15 points of slashing damage as it just like spins around and like drags the axe along the cobblestone, striking you both.
I'm back down.
Yes, you are. Danika, you're up next.
I am going to use my rapier and stab at my zombie friend. And 17 to hit
Yes, it does.
for 5 points of piercing damage.
Why don't you tell us how this looks as you're stabbing him, because that's going to take him out.
Oh, it's just going to be a very, very clean stab. It's just going to stab it like right into his spine, pull it out, and he just drops.
Okay. That's that was your action. You got anything else you want to do?
I'm going to move a little bit forward over here. Well, is that cube still there?
Yes, it is.
Okay, then I'm going to move a little bit forward, maybe over here.
I wouldn't get super close. Just saying.
Yeah,
Like right there.
if he gets recharged, then
Okay.
We'll just go right there.
Well, at the top, that's it for your turn, and at the top of Urzak's turn, you do feel the gods looking down on you with favor once again. They're looking out for you today as Ashley redeems another healing surge, giving you 7 points of healing.
Thank you, Ash. For spending all your channel points on me.
Yeah, but it is your turn, which means you're going to have to stand up first.
Okay, I will take half my movement and stand up. And I will take 2 attacks. First attack is a 21.
21 hits.
11 damage.
Okay.
25.
Also hits.
10 damage.
More points of damage. Definitely looking hurt, but you cut twice with that great axe of yours, basically trading blow for blow here. He is looking very, very wounded. He is bleeding from multiple locations. He is still alive.
If somebody wants to steal this kill, now would be a great time, and I won't get mad, I promise.
I'm trying.
That if your turn?
Yes.
Delphine, you're up.
Bonus action Hex.
Okay.
It's just an ability check, so it doesn't matter. Let's just say strength.
Sure.
Then I'm going to use my first attack to just stab him with my rapier. For a 27 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
For 13 damage, one of it being force.
13 points of damage. Okay.
And for my second attack, I am going to green flame blade him. For a 12 to hit.
Fortunately, the 12 misses.
With bless?
Yeah, that's what the 2 is.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I keep forgetting that's there.
But you at least stabbed him once. You kind of stab him in the knee, getting right underneath the kneecap and cutting. That hurt. But he is still up. Cog.
Don't have a whole lot of spells left, but we'll try.
I'll give you this one. I won't even go.
I don't know how much. I mean, see how much I can end up doing with it. We will toss out a guiding bolt, and we'll do it at 3rd level.
This will be so funny. Please.
It's 20 radiant.
20
for him.
points of radiant damage. You slam this guiding bolt into his chest. It explodes in light. The creature is illuminated. You can see his giant center eye just squinting a little bit from it. He is still alive, though.
Oh, I didn't mean to have the healing thing. I was gonna if you click over it's cock special sauce is what I called it. I was gonna use that on Urzak if you were down and I had it clicked. I'm just trying to make him uncomfortable as much as I can.
Every
dude,
episode.
it's Cog's thing, man. I don't have any bonus actions, cantrips, so I'll drop the cube.
I'm glad that Cog's thing did not give Urzak his special sauce. Vide, you're up.
Alright. 1 action, reload. 2nd action, attack, misses.
Don't forget your bless.
What?
Bless.
Yeah, bless.
Oh, my bless.
3 or 4, I think, doesn't.
3, okay, 14.
Because I think a 14 hit him earlier.
Just hits.
Yeah.
Okay, so 13 damage.
And you should have had advantage on that because of guiding bolt.
Oh,
right?
that's true. Yes. So
So
go
see if
ahead
you
and
crit.
reroll that.
Just crit. Just simply crit. All right. Well.
I tried. I'm sorry. I wish it worked that way. Yeah.
Yep.
I wish it worked.
It doesn't
Can I
matter.
still take the 13 damage?
You can still take the 13 damage. It did hit. And Vide, tell us how this looks.
I feel like that shot went straight through his eye and out the other side.
Damn right it did. You aim, looking at that eye. You fire. Boom! Goes right through there, blowing out the back of the Cyclops' head. And you just see him wobbling a little bit before collapsing backward.
And then Beats does that real cool, take the gun up and just blowing on the end of it.
Yeah, go ahead and take a grit point for that, for an epic takedown of this giant boss. Not that it matters a whole hell of a lot, because this is the end of the session. But
Yeah, and we'll probably be resting, and I'll get all mine back. Appreciate the sentiment, though.
yeah. But with the fall of the Cyclops, you all look about. And you can see in the distance that the guards and townspeople have rallied up against the remaining zombies that have poured out of Castle Ravenloft and is currently swarming the town. There's only about 24 in total that came into the town, and it seems like a lot of them are being dealt with right now. Well, you dealt with quite a few of them yourselves, and the rest of them do seem to be getting mopped up. You all kind of take a moment and breathe a sigh of relief, though that castle is still looming in the distance. I imagine you all take some time rushing to help anybody in need of help. Destroying the last of the zombies before they even manage to reach the center of town, let alone the church where the children are. By the time your work is over, light is just starting to peek up over the mountains far in the distance. And as those first creeping beams of light start to illuminate the darkness of night, the castle is back where it was.
Urzak, were you still unconscious?
No, he's
No.
up.
No,
Okay.
Urzak got healed right before that. And I think that's actually an excellent place to end this for this evening, because you all just hit level 7.
Yes.
Well, thank you to everyone who watched this evening and hung out with us as we did this extra long episode of Sonnet of Blood. It was a lot of fun, and I just want to say, Dyto, we're going to miss you over the next few sessions because you're going to be on a leave of absence, but I'm glad you were able to see the ending of this little part of the story. So, while all of our heroes are rolling their hit points for their new level up, I just want to say thank you to everyone who watched this evening once again. We very much appreciate you tuning in and hanging out with us. Come back in 2 weeks when not only do our heroes are at level 7, but we're going to be having a new character coming into the mix. Should be fun. We'll find out what happens. Now, as always, we like to go around the table and have everybody tell us who they are and where we can find them on the internet. And Dyto, you're the one who did the recap, so why don't you go first?
Well, as Matt said, I will be taking a leave of absence, so the last time you'll be able to catch me is here on Monday. Will be my last game on the interwebs for a little while. So you won't be seeing me anywhere for a while, but there's always Twitter, X, whatever, at Dyto11, that you guys can see when I come back.
Absolutely. Can't wait to have you back. Gonna miss you. Natalie, why don't you go next?
Hi, I'm Natalie. You can find me here on Curse of Strahd every other week. If not, you can probably find me on Twitter as Baddie Natty or whatever my Twitter handle is. I don't remember anymore. I'm not on there very often. But yeah, you can find me here on Randomacity. Thank you.
Right on. Joe, you're next.
Well, I am Corwan Oliver Goodwood here, coming at you with that good and bad touch, depending on who you are. But you can also find me on the same week. So this past Monday, so in 2 weeks from, or no, week from this coming Monday, I am Zolo's Final Githan Aether Shanties, and we are about to either join a smuggler in doing work for him or join some weird culty people who want to kill pirates. Does that kind of sum up our situation, man?
More or less.
I don't know. They're monks. They came in kind of looking like, the monk with like a little bald on top and hair on the sides, wearing a brown robe. And they want us to fight pirates, but the other guys want us to kill pirates who I don't know. We're gonna kill pirates. That's probably about it. But yeah, come watch Aether Shanties and come back again for Curse of Strahd. I'm looking forward to playing with our new player because I never got a chance to before because he left for school. Last time I would have gotten a chance, so yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Definitely gonna be fun.
Everybody have a good night.
Right on. Brandie, you're up next.
Yeah, I'm Brandie. You can find me here every other Wednesday as Vide, and the opposite Mondays as Mako and the Aether Tech Wars. Otherwise, you can find me on the socials as at River Dragon 82. That's River with a Y, and that's about it.
Okay. Marty, you're next.
Hey, I'm Marty. You can find me here on Sonnet of Blood. You can also find me over at the Bard Rock Network, where I am on Bard Rock Cafe, Monster Cafe, College of Whispers, and Wayfaring Strangers, and probably something else. I'm in too many things. But special mention to Monster Cafe. I'm very proud of that show, and if you like Monster of the Week, go check it out.
It is a lot of fun. Well, as always, I am Matthew R. Dawson, your friendly neighborhood host and game master here on the network. You can always find me every Monday and Wednesday running games here on my network. You can also find me occasionally over on All on the Table TTRPG, where I'm actually going to be there on the 13th. That's Saturday the 13th at 3:30. We're playing Pathfinder, Secrets of the Small Gods campaign, and I play Tybal Toldrum, a catfolk rogue. He's a lot of fun to play. So come check that out as well this Wednesday, or the Saturday or not this Saturday, next Saturday, the 13th at 3:30.
A catfolk rogue. I wonder where the inspiration for that came from.
Hey, we all got to play furry at least once in our lives.
Right.
Well, on behalf of everyone here in Sonnet of Blood and everyone in the Random Rhapsody crew, I just want to say, thank you, folks. It's been a delight. So long. Good luck. And until next time, may you live, until you die. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Right.